evening. How are we all doing on this fine, lovely Wednesday night? Are y'all as excited as I am to see what happens in this lovely little event? I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see the chaos, the drama, the glamour. I cannot. I'm so excited. But how are all of you? Are y'all having a good week so far? Anything exciting happening? Anything exciting happen? How we doing? Let me know. Let me know. What's going on, guys? Yes, I honestly cannot wait. I can't wait. I want to know what happens so bad. I have been waiting for this event for a very long time. Well, for as long as it had been announced. On JP. And now I get to see how it resolves. I have no idea what the conflict is. I don't know if we're going to see Eric again. Oh, so many exciting things that we'll get to figure out together. Waiting for the backhanded compliments. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Same old, nothing crazy. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's good to have a bit of chill. Yeah. Yeah, my work week has been crazy yet again, but it's tomorrow is the last day of the craziness, hopefully. So, oh yeah, the Fairy Gala. Yes, that's coming around as well this month, which is going to be super exciting. I was surprised that they were rerunning it, that they're encoring it, but it does mean that y'all now have an opportunity, if you missed it the first time, to be able to pick up those cards for free and get the twist tunes and all that good stuff. So, I am so excited to be getting, how many gems is it? Like 60 gems? Cannot wait for those, because the encore twist tunes will count as new twist tunes. Cannot wait for that, because I need gems for something that's coming, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough, because I don't think that the pity gauge is gonna be shared, and that's gonna be a time. But we'll find out later. Oh yeah, Club War Mal too. A card that I really, really wanted to get that I cannot get because of a thing that is happening. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the encores would be very fun. Yes, encore twist tunes count as new twist tunes. They do, so you get all the missions all over again. It is fantastic. So if we look here, we have the Fairy Gala that was in 2022. My goodness. But if I flip this, you can see that we have the Harvest in Sledathon on the 6th of September, 2024. But if I scroll down, you'll see the other, one here from 2023, and the missions repeat, so you get them twice. So since I have done the Fairy Gala already, I will get the Fairy Gala mission, it'll just become a new tab, and then you can get all the gems again, and it's great. It's very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. So, I'm looking forward to that. Really need those gems. But yeah, the upcoming forbidden cards. Yes. Yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna have to flip a coin, I think, because I'm definitely not gonna have enough for both unless they are merciful. But we'll see. Oh no, college is drowning you in tests. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. But, you do have, what is it? The end of the semester coming up, no? Because that's the spring semester? Maybe? Potentially? Possibly? There's a light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully. Oh, counting their cows. Interesting. But yeah, it's super exciting. Yeah, the Fairy Gala remix is very fun. I do quite enjoy those twist tunes. I think also because I got so sick and tired of the first Fairy Gala's music during the Fairy Gala, because I played it so much to get the bells. And that was a whole experience. But the second one, I didn't mind as much, even though it was pretty much the same. Oh no, a body care routine. Oh, that's right, because Bill said that he was going to give us a makeup tutorial or something, right? After dinner. I guess this is that, I suppose. Hello, welcome in. Are we all ready? A coin or the mighty wheel? Yeah. We might do the mighty wheel on stream. Oh, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time. Although I feel like I should go for the meddlesome one first, and then the reserved one second, since the meddlesome one gave me so much trouble last September. What is it? November? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, you're not getting a break until July? Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh man. Well, there is still a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just a lot farther away than I thought it was. Another month or two before releasing the story part. Yeah, I thought that they were gonna do it every other month, but they've ramped it up significantly, so I don't really know what that means. But... Oh no, the dead rail's progress at the very end. Aw, man. Alrighty, so should we get into it? Should we get into the body care routine? Should we? I think we should. I think we should see what it's all about. No? I'm gonna have to double check. Oh, there's a thing I forgot to do, guys. Hey, do you want to talk to Azul for like a hot second? Hey, you want to talk to him for a hot second? You're just gonna talk to Azul for like a hot second. Okay, guys, you don't have to talk to Azul anymore. I fixed the thing that I needed to fix. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. That is what Azul is here for, to save me from myself. Anyway, the next day. Ah, this is the life. I had the best time shopping. Seems like you guys had fun too. Yeah, the cafe grub was great. I'm super satisfied. Yeah. I had fun too. It was a good time, guys. Window shopping is fine, but nothing beats actually buying stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, the Switch 2. I'm excited. Not so much for the Switch 2, but for Kirby Air Riders. I am so excited for that game. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. I've derailed a little bit, but I cannot wait. At my college, someone had a GameCube and they left it in the common room practically all year. And we would just, after classes, we would Kirby Air Ride until the sunset and then late into the morning. It is a fantastic game. I loved it so much. They're making a new one. I can't wait. And Deltarune. Deltarune's also doing a thing. Those are the only two things I was super excited for based off of that direct. Nothing else I really cared about. But Air Riders is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. Anyway, yeah, with what money Ace is correct. With what money? I don't know what money he has because he hasn't bought himself anything yet. Maybe, oh wait, didn't he buy like macaroons or something? Macarons? Didn't he buy food? Vil, Azul, and Jamil must still be out shopping somewhere in Crystal Galleria. Oh, so we did split. Oh, we did split. Yeah, the Mario Kart will let you play as a cow. That was kind of cute. Now, I'm not as excited for that, but I know that was something people wanted. And I saw it and I was like, huh, interesting. But yeah, I'm surprised Vil let us split. Maybe Vil let us split on purpose. Maybe. Oh yeah, the $80 per game. Yeah, well, video game prices haven't increased with inflation for like ever. So I'm not super upset at this particular increase. I do think what is super annoying is that if you want to port your digital games from the regular Switch to the new Switch, I think you have to pay to do that. You have to pay for like an upgrade, which is annoying. And then also the like tutorial game of how the hardware works, you also have to pay for, which I think is weird because it's just a tutorial game of how the hardware works. Like when the PS5 has a similar thing, right? The little Astrobot. There's like an Astrobot game and then there's also like an Astrobot demo. And the demo's free, and it comes with the PlayStation, and it like shows off all the controller fancy thingy-mabobbers. So I don't know why. I think the one for the Switch 2 is locked behind a paywall. That's a similar thing. I don't know. But I thought that was odd. I saw comments about that, and I thought that was odd. But where are they going that we can't go? I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling that Vil was probably like, why don't you guys entertain the toddler for like an hour? and then we'll meet back up. That's what I feel like is happening here. Oh, I see. Because you don't use the dollars. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know how that translates. Yeah, I guess Nintendo wouldn't care, would they? I honestly have no idea what games cost in other countries. But Nintendo does not seem like the entity that would care. Unfortunately. Probably. Our free time's not over just yet. I was actually with Azul until a little bit ago, and I saw Vil going into some shop, so we're all splitting up. So we're all just willy-nilly walking around the place. Interesting. Yeah, that seems very silly to me why you wouldn't have regional pricing. Because, like, I don't understand. Because you would sell more units and still recoup some of the price, right? Like if you, let's say that the game is worth $80 in America, and then, I don't know, in Canada, for whatever reason, it is $60. If you get 2 people to buy the game in Canada, it's like 1.5 of the games of the US. That's not how math works, but but for my point. And if it was more affordable, more people would buy it, so the money pool would still be more or equivalent as the expensive game, because if it's expensive, then less people buy it. So I don't really know how that works. And I don't know why they don't do that. I'm not a numbers person, very clearly, so maybe there is a reason, but I think it's silly. Looks like time's about up. We should probably head to the rendezvous point. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess maybe because of the dinner, Vil was more concerned about timing and didn't want to have to track people down. But I guess this is like a free day, so there's not as much to do. So he's okay with us splitting for like an hour and having unsupervised time. I don't know. It is kind of strange. Since when are you worried about being punctual, Ace? Because if we're late, I bet Vil will just leave us behind. For real. Oh, he would. He would. He totally would. He would. He absolutely would. See, and as we're here, I figure it's better to do what he says and actually get to the go-to places. Oh, yeah, that's right. They do have the studio tour. Yeah, so I wonder why the dinner was more important. I guess, obviously, the dinner was more important. Like, let's be real here. Mr. Eric was there. But, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the plushie? The plushie's very cute. I don't really want it, personally speaking. I think it's cute, but I don't know what I would do with it if I had it. Although, I have no idea how I would even obtain it to begin with, because I don't know how any of that works for, like, those types of goods. But, yeah, they're probably also not far. That's also very fair. Makes sense. Let's head over, then. Oh, here's everybody. Oh, and the fashion music is back. Oh, everyone's here already. You all arrived on time. Yeah, ain't you impressed? Why? Grim, please explain to me why Vil would be impressed by you doing the thing you were supposed to already be doing. Aw, buddy boy. Oh, yeah, I wish that they would let us have the April Fool's guest room furniture in EN, too. It would be very fun. Yeah, the hoops of the proxy buyer is annoying to me. Because I used to get music all the time from Japan. And my gosh, having to go through like a third party to get all that stuff. And there are companies for that that made it easier, but still. Because then there's an upcharge and everything. It's just annoying. We'll get it next year. Well, we didn't get the other April Fool's furniture. There was one other one before this one that we did not get, so. Yeah. Yeah, my only experience has been with the music, and that was just a very annoying process. So, that's unfortunate. Well, no, I have a planned trip this year. A planned trip this year? I have a trip planned this year. To go to a place where the merch should hopefully be plentiful, so maybe I'll be able to pick something up. Perhaps not the dragon plushie, but I really want the one, the little mini tote bag from Floyd's birthday that just has bite written on it like 17 times. I want that. I don't have any practical use for it, but I think it's really funny. Being on time is the bare minimum I require of you, so no. Exactly. We were literally doing exactly what he told us to do. Why would he be proud that we did what he wanted? Why? Oh, man. I really enjoyed getting some free time in town. Nothing like an early morning shopping run. The bed at the hotel was so soft, I felt extremely well rested when I woke up. Oh, man. I will say, there's nothing like a super soft hotel bed. That is a joy and a pleasure. That is few and far between. A lot of hotels, I feel like, are not quite this. Obviously, they are in this beautiful, wonderful place that costs uku buku dollars. But man, oh, I can 100% just feel the soft bed. What a time. Oh, it was huge too? You really got to stretch out on it, huh, Ace? Oh, rub it in my face, why don't you? Oh yeah, Azul would know, exactly. The reseller price for Lilia's Neandroid is $250? What? Oh, that's really annoying. I thought the Pokemon scalpers were bad, but man. Ooh, soft or hard pillows? That's a tough one. I prefer soft pillows that have a lot of volume. I don't really like hard pillows, but I do need like a lot to stuff under my neck for me to feel comfortable. But if it's super hard, then it like hurts my neck. So a soft pillow with a lot of volume is generally what I prefer. But you prefer in between. Interesting. Azul and his cushions. Exactly. There's an old legend in this town about people who forced a guest to sleep on a bed that was much too small. Oh, is that why all the beds are huge? The hotels here take the moral of that story to heart and ensure the beds are extremely large. Oh, I want to see that now. Because I was just picturing like a king. Wait. Are we talking California king or bigger? I want to know. I really want to know. I really want to know. 400 too. Yeah, that's way too much money. I'm sorry, but do you know how much gas that could put in my car? Do you know how many groceries I could buy with $400? No, thank you. No, thanks. My goodness. Ooh, only sleep on hard pillows because the soft pillow doesn't even feel like it's there. Oh, that's interesting, but also very fair. The poor harvesting beds. Oh yeah, the cots were too small. That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Yeah, my only twist merch is fan merch. I have a bunch of pins. I have a bag now. But I don't have, besides like the manga. I guess the manga and the books count. I have the books and the manga. That's official. And that's technically merch. I did purchase it. But like I don't have any plushies or pins or anything like that, or figures and stuff. The 70% of the room beds, absolutely. Oh no worries, class is extremely important. Don't want you missing out on that. But welcome in. Well, then I have that legend to thank for my excellent rest. The pillow was perfectly fluffed, too, so it was easy to get comfortable. Oh, man. Oh, I slept well, too. The way they're describing it, I would not have a hard time sleeping. Really? I was worried it might be too different from what you're used to. Hey, Jamil. Is that genuine concern, or are you rubbing it in my face that the beds at Ramshackle are nothing like the ones at the luxury hotel, buddy? What do you mean, buddy? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm sure the luxurious bedding was a far... Azul! Azul, do not make this worse! I'm sure the luxurious bedding was a far cry from what you have in Ramshackle Dorm, but I'm glad you took to it. At least Jamil had some tact, you know? At least Jamil pretended to care. But Azul, Mr. Azul, why you gotta be like that, buddy? Why you gotta be like that? Dang, alright, Oh, you have the Leona and Lily assumes. Nice, nice. Oh, enjoy hanging out with your friend. Thanks for dropping by for a little bit. Yeah, I guess that's true. They're roasting Ramshackle. At least Jamil understands, though, because he had to live in Ramshackle for a little bit for the SDC. But Azul is just quite literally rubbing it in our faces. I'm glad you all enjoyed your accommodations. It was awesome. I wish I could stay in a place like that every night. It truly was a great experience. Did you sleep well, Vil? I did, after my thorough body care routine, of course. Quality sleep is absolutely essential for healthy skin. I stretched before my bath to boost my metabolism, then I gave myself a lymphatic massage afterwards to promote circulation. I moved right into skincare after that. I can't allow my skin to dry out, even for a second. The base serum, toner, essences, and moisturizer I use are all top-shelf products. And you can't neglect your hair. I gave myself a scalp massage before applying oil to prevent drying, then donned a silk cap to avoid chafing. And don't think for a second I'm not applying lip balm, nail oil, or hand cream. I put gloves on after I let it all absorb. Then I pull all my compression socks to prevent swelling, give myself an eye massage to make sure the cream absorbs, and drift off to sleep. I just put on a moisturizer after I shower. And I wash my face in the morning with soap. Am I supposed to be doing other things? Because this seems like a 17-step process that I don't know that I have time for. But the man is dedicated, if nothing else, to his pursuits. So, oh, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, this is all a lot. I mean, I know what the things that he's talking about are for the most part, but it's still a little overwhelming. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. See, I love that the dramatic music cues it. This is like the dramatic in trouble music, and it's just everyone not understanding the skincare routine. I take it none of you did any of that. Oh, we're gonna get scolded for not following the 17-step plan. I did some of that, but that's quite a routine. Yeah, I just removed my makeup and hit the sack. Oh, no, Ace, no! No! You could lie! Ace, this is the one time where being honest is probably not the best move. The one time he is honest to a fault. Ace, no! Oh, man. Unbelievable. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I do wonder how much Vil does it too, because I've heard that as well. Depending on like the serums and stuff that you use. right? Because, like, if you're using those really heavy, like, acids and things, you really shouldn't be doing that often. Because it's literally acid. But I don't know. It could just be because he has the big movie premiere happening that he was that intense. But yeah, he is pissed. You really don't have any idea how grand a stage today's film festival is, do you? I trust you took this seriously? Oh, absolutely. I did everything. I would never admit that I didn't do everything. Are you kidding? Even if I didn't, there is no way I'm telling that face that I didn't do it. Take a good look, the rest of you. This is how a spudling ought to behave. Oh, man. My henchhuman kept me up the whole night with all that fussing. Oh, thank you, Grim. Thank you. Thank you for having my back. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have new furniture now. That's great. Perfect, perfect. It is Queenville time. Oh man, we're off to a rough start though. We didn't do our skincare routines. Not good. Not good. Oh man. So, where are we gonna eat today? We aren't going to a restaurant, but to Queen's Film Studios. It's a world-famous film production company. I've been very much looking forward to visiting a real movie studio. If there ain't any food, who cares? Grim, do you not remember yesterday when Eric said that he got stuff catered to the film sets all the time? And that's the studio that made the original animated Beautiful Queen, yes? That's right, and they're making a new live-action remake as well. Normally, visitors are not allowed inside. But as my father is producing said remake, he was able to arrange permission for us. Whoa, nothing feels more special than getting in somewhere off limits. A place where countless masterpieces have been painstakingly crafted. We may get a glimpse at some of the amazing techniques they used in the process. Alright, if it's as cool as you say, I guess I don't mind going. Hey, Vil, have you gone before? Oh, gee, I wonder. Yes, I've been in films that were shot there. I shouldn't be surprised, considering you're a world-famous actor. My. Yeah, we do live in a timeline where the live-action remake was successful in Twist. Yeah, I feel like they just futzed around a little bit too much with the story. And they made it something other than what it needed to be. Oh, yeah, exactly. I am really hoping that we get to see Eric again. I kind of want to see his naughty side. I kind of want to see him, you know, being more strict like Vil was talking about yesterday. The less gentlemanly, more businessman-y side of Eric. I want to see it a little bit. I want to see it a little bit. I am so surprised at just how much simping is happening for this man, because I may or may not have needed to look him up for a thumbnail and then did not find what I needed anyway, so I had to take screenshots. But when I did, it's like the first time in a long time that I'd ever looked him up, because I had looked him up for something else before. I think just to get his name right for something for Vil. And the very, very first Google result was Eric Venue, ex-reader, and I just laughed because I get it. I absolutely get it. But also the very first Google suggested result. Oh, the simping is happening, and it is happening at such an alarming rate. My, oh my. But yeah. I want to see the whole man, you know? I want to see both sides of the coin, so I can make an accurate determination. I mean, it's true. Listen, he is an older gentleman, right? He is gentlemanly from what we saw, and he has money. he basically has the trifecta, no? So, like, I mean, you know, he's got a charm about him. Wow, so this is a film studio lot. We have to check in at the office before we do anything. This way. Whoa, this place is real fancy for an office. That's a poster for the animated Beautiful Queen, isn't it? And I see some Star Rouge memorabilia over there. Yeah, there are posters and such all over the place. It feels like a museum. Yeah, or a fancy cafe or something. Doesn't look like an office at all. Ah, Phil, you're here. It's lovely to see you again. Thanks for having us today. You and this lady friends or something, Phil? You could say that. He and I have worked together a number of times. We've known each other since I was a child actor. She was a new hire at the time. Oh wait, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love friendships and professional friendships, work buddies and all that. Oh, that's cool. I understand she's a line producer on Beautiful Queen remake now. Aww, and then also has shared celebrated successes. Oh, I love this. I love this. Line producer? So, like, an assistant to a producer like Eric? An assistant? Well, broadly speaking, I suppose that's more or less true. Oh my gosh, wait. When you were looking at AO3, the first fanfic was an Eric/Dila. Dude, I could see the two of them having like tea or something or sitting down and just talking about their sons. Absolutely. Dila will talk about Deuce, Eric will talk about Vil. The two of them will just, you know, have a good time bonding over being parents. I feel like that's awesome. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we'll get a name for her in this, but probably not. It would be nice if she got named. That's just true. And it's also very lovely that Vil is treating the staff with lovely respect. I said lovely twice, but it's fine. Treating her with respect, I think, is such a huge marker for his character. A producer like my father oversees the entire film production. From staffing and casting to fundraising and quality control. But many people work under him. Line producers, of course, but also co-producers and associate producers. They're involved in all manner of things from principal photography all the way to marketing and promotion. Huh, so there's all sorts of producers. Interesting. I honestly don't know that much about how films are made, so this is going to be a learning experience for me. Oh yeah, we could give her a name. What do we want to name the staff lady? What should we name her? What should be your name? You saw a TikTok shipping them? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, they're both single parents, right? So it's not a surprising ship. Well, knowing who Vil is, I am not surprised either that he is treating her fairly. I guess going off of just the generic stereotyping of celebrities, they're not all created equal. I guess we could do a name poll, but I can only include 4 options. So, if we have more than 4 names, as we currently do, the poll won't work. Lauren, Amelia, Emma, Stephanie, Jane, my. All good names, I just don't know which one to pick. Makeup and special effects. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I used to watch Face Off all the time, which was so fun. Retta, she was the first female Disney animator. Ooh. Oh, that could work. That's got a tie-in. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay, well, let's call her Retta. Why not? That'll be her unofficial official name. As line producer, she handles the day-to-day administrative tasks involved with making a film. It's an important position. So while it's a supportive role, you can't really call her a mere assistant. Azul, Jamil, Ace, Grim, you. It's nice to meet you all. Oh, thanks, Retta. It will be my pleasure to show you around our studio today. But first, I'll need all of you to sign this. What's this wall of text? It's an NDA, right? Yep, it's an NDA. This studio isn't open to the public normally, so you have to agree not to talk about what you see here. Ugh, I don't have time to read all of this. This is a big, proper film studio, right? I'm sure it's fine. Hey, Ace? Hey, Ace? This means you can't tell Hartzlable either. Hey, Ace? If you're signing an NDA, you can't tell Deuce or Ace well, actually, you're Ace. You know what's going on. You can't tell Deuce. You can't tell Trey. You can't tell Cater. You can't tell Riddle. You cannot flex, Ace. Be very careful. You do not want to get sued by the biggest movie studio in the Shaplands. Thank you, Azul. Thank you, sir. A common mistake. Documents like this must be read thoroughly before one signs. Thank you, Azul. Thank you so much. This is why Azul is here, guys. If not for this one singular moment. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, 4. Oh, wait, is he the only one that's actually going to read the NDA? Wait. Please don't tell me he's the only one actually reading the NDA. What does this word mean? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with industry terminology. Yeah, oh yeah, he's the only one actually reading it? No. Oh no. I can be held responsible for damages caused by other members of our party. I'll have to stay on top of everyone. Oh yeah, no, Azul is 110% correct in reading this. It's just funny because nobody else was. But if you are ever signing any sort of legally binding document, you have to read that over. You have to. It's a non-negotiable. You like, if you do not read the legal papers before you sign them, signing them is agreement. So whatever they say, you will be held responsible for. Azul is 100% within his rights to do this. Oh yeah, book 6 as well, right? Yep. And here's the last section. I think I get the gist. But just for due diligence, I'll of course need to reread it from the start. Oh, okay. Yes! Yes, Azul, yes! Make them suffer. Oh, only 10 minutes. Oh, that's not that long at all. It's really not that long. Well, at least someone will know what the hell is going on. Well, this all seems to be in order. I'll gladly sign. Just how many times did you read that thing? Contracts are not to be entered into lightly, and you should know that, Ace. Based off of book 3, mister. You should know that, buddy boy. Oh my gosh. Scarabia embodies the spirit of mindfulness, but even I'd consider that excessively cautious. I trust you weren't looking for some kind of loophole. Not everything needs to be sourced for some advantage, you know. Right, let's head for the animation building. We'll take this electric cart. Thank you, Retta, for bringing us all back on track. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Twisted Wonderland, the Shaftlands lawsuit. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait, we're not just gonna walk? Film studios tend to be quite large. Most people get around on carts or bicycles. I mean, in that case, why don't we just fly? I'd advise against that. Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor baby who can't fly. I mean, technically, he wouldn't have to fly that far off the ground. He would just kind of need to levitate. But oh, poor baby. Poor baby can't fly. I mean, is it really his fault? You can't expect a fish to climb a tree, you know? Ooh, we got the fashion music back. Da 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 da. Yeah, this is awesome. What a smooth ride. Hey, what's that big bulbous ball looking thing over there? You know, I don't know how else you would describe a water tower, honestly. This is very much just like, this is so accurate. Grim, good job, good job. A water tower, one of the studio's landmarks. This whole area used to be nothing but vast plains. Naturally, there was no water infrastructure at the time. So they built that water tower to be able to supply film shoots. I've never seen a water tower before. Obviously, we have no use for them under the sea. There are a lot back in my hometown, though. Infrastructure developments have rendered some of them obsolete. But I don't think I've ever seen one that big. Really gives you a sense of how big the studio was even back then. All film studios used water towers at the time, but most of them were built with 4 supports. This one has 6. But that one looks like it has 6. Good observation, Jamil. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine for a moment that there's like an arc at some point in time where we do have to go to court, but Ace has to be our attorney? And only Ace. For whatever reason. I don't know why we would be on trial, but Ace has to represent us. Yeah, honestly, I thought that this was, like, for some reason, I thought that this was based off of the Warner Brothers lot because of the water tower. But I don't remember if any of the Disney lots also had the water towers, or if they were important enough to be featured or not. Oh my gosh. Jail speedrun Ace any percent. Oh my gosh. Apparently they preferred the way that looked. Boring. Who cares? But isn't it just like creative types to consider both function and form? Their attention to detail was not born from simple practicality, but the pursuit of beauty as well. I admire that. Oh, debate class mock trial? Oh my gosh. We could. I think it would be funny, though, to get an event where Crowley is just on trial. A twist trial event. Yeah, that'd be very fun. No, don't make it a Danganronpa trial. No. I don't want anyone to cease to exist. That would not be fun. I don't want that. No, thank you. Grim as Monokuma. I could see that. I could see that happening. Here we are at the animation building. Let's go inside, shall we? I presume a lot of famous animated films have come out of this building. Animation, huh? Everyone in here does look like they'd be good at drawing. It's not like they're all animators, Ace. That's right, we have 800 people working here in all sorts of roles. The lights are kind of dim in here compared to the office before. You run out of light bulbs? Grim, Would it hurt you to ask a question of curiosity rather than a question of assumption? Couldn't you ask, like, why are there less lights instead of you ran out of light bulbs? Question mark. I suppose it wouldn't be grim if it was any other way, but it is very funny. Oh, don't tap the glass. It scares the animators. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Animators tend to keep the lights lower when they work. It makes it easier to see colors. And they also say it helps them focus. I can understand that. I tend to feel more at ease when the lights are low. Dude, mood lighting is such a vibe. I do not ever turn on the big light. You don't ever turn on the big light in the house. You always have the little lights. You gotta have the mood lighting, otherwise it just doesn't feel right, you know? Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a camera. Ooh, that's fancy. Or maybe it's not, because Grim is the one that is talking, so I don't know. Whoa, look at the size of that camera. It must be twice our height. Maybe it is a camera. Okay. This is a special camera first used on the original animated Beautiful Queen. Oh, fancy. Super fancy. My, my, my. It's the technology that was big back in the day? I suppose, yeah. Why the heck is it so big? The camera used to take pictures of the cells. Ah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Given the little trays and like the little reflective thing at the top. Hold on, do any of you understand the process behind cell animation? No, please, please do. Please enlighten us. Vil, please. Cell? Yeah, cell. I'll just ask the question so that, you know. I suppose you are a bit too young to be familiar. Allow me to explain. Oh, I see. The camera or Lilia? Oh, absolutely Lilia. Absolutely Lilia is older. Yeah, technomancy and magic inventions? Oh, that's true. I suppose we have to go through the history before we can get to the modern. Gotta appreciate the past to be able to understand the future. Cells are sheets of transparent film used in animated productions. You can paint characters or backgrounds directly onto them. Cell animation refers to layering and photographing these cells in sequence to create a motion picture. And that's usually, I think, why the backgrounds are, like, you can tell in, like, old animated films what things will move and what things won't, because the backgrounds tend to be a lot more stagnant and more detailed. And then the pieces that move are a little more simple so that you don't have to, like, make sure that the consistency is there for all of the little details. And I feel like in the old Disney movies, you see that a lot. Because you will be able to very quickly point out, like, a thing in the background that's going to end up interacting with the characters. It becomes very obvious over time. Yeah, the backgrounds are so pretty. So pretty. It probably would be intertwined with history. I just think that we're getting, like, the very basics first, and then we might find out more of the magic stuff later. Alright. We'll see what happens. I don't know. What's special about this camera is that it allows you to adjust the distance between cells. What for? By focusing on the closer cell, you can blur the ones in the back. So you can make characters stand out more or blur backgrounds as you see fit. Cool! I don't get it though. Aw. Poor Grim, poor Grim. Figures. But anyway, the main thing is, it's an amazing camera. So they were using new technology all the time. I can't imagine how much trial and error that would have involved. And thanks to all that effort, they produced a high-quality animated feature, the likes of which had never been seen before. They were true pioneers. Yeah, I don't think Grim has watched an animated movie before. I mean, maybe if we had a movie night at Ramshackle, but that would be completely off-screen, so I don't know. These days, all animation is done digitally, so this camera is no longer in use. But it's kept here as an important artifact. It was custom made, one of a kind. Apparently, it cost a fortune. Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet back in the day to have that sort of a thing? Absolutely. What's this? Who's... What is his face? The guy with the blue hair. Idia. Idia gave us a TV after book 6, I think. He came over with, like, the game console and everything as, like, an apology gift. So we do have one now. If this is happening post book 6, then we would definitely have a TV. But I don't know if we would have watched any animated movies on the TV. But... Oh, that's true. He did see the horror movie because of Idia's labware. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Oh, yeah, the waffle machine in Portfest. Correct. They really went all out, didn't they? Beautiful Queen was the first feature-length animated film ever produced. They were striving towards an incredible goal. As an example of that, the voice actors for the film were cast without the producers ever seeing their faces. They chose purely by voice, which is very important, I think, for voice acting. That makes a lot of sense. Whoa. Wow. That ain't how it's normally done. Not if you're an on-film actor. Not at all. Ooh, I think Twist does. They have other animated cartoons because I think earlier in this event, Vil talked about how him and Nej were like in a mini-series or something that was based off of something else. So I think they have cartoons. I think it would be really funny though if they had like a SpongeBob equivalent, because you actually do have mermen. So would SpongeBob be a merman? Or would SpongeBob still be a sponge? And then there would just be mermen, like Neptune. How would they handle that? How does that work? Do we have sentient sea sponges? Or do we just have a bunch of mermen doing stuff? Maybe we have both. I don't know. Oh yeah, they have the musicals as well. Choo-choo. Oh yeah, Vil did some VA before. Okay, cool. So I'm not crazy. Yeah, I thought it got mentioned earlier. I don't know if it wasn't at dinner, I don't think. I think it was during some of the other points in time. But maybe some crabs? Maybe. Oh, I think it could be cute if you had like a little animated feature about crabs. That'd be fun. Be like in the regular show where no one questions the sentient animals and the gumball machine. Nah, that's fair. That's very fair. Ooh, something like Courage too. I don't know. I feel like Courage would just kind of work because you could have it be something. Well, actually, you would have to spin it so that like Miriam and the husband whose name I can't remember, they would have to not be mages or not be animal linguistics. And maybe Courage, you know. Maybe Courage just is, instead of talking in like gibberish, maybe Courage like speaks actual sentences, and then you have, you know, those two characters just not being able to understand him. Eustace, thank you, Eustace, yeah. And then, you know, you could have things from their perspective where he does sound jumbled, and then the things where like the rest of the audience is keyed in, you can understand him. I don't know. Maybe that would work, maybe it wouldn't. I can't quite say. Courage would be forced to be an abandoned beastman and they adopted him. Aw, I suppose that could work too. Courage the Cowardly Dog featuring Idia Shroud. My. Not at all. Normally, even in animation, you'd filter people out based on all manner of factors, from headshots to their experience. That's right, but for this film, they really wanted to find the perfect voices to capture the fairest queen and the other characters. All of that attention to detail is what led to Beautiful Queen becoming an instant classic. My. Oh, yeah, Edie could be one of the monsters. That's true. Yeah. Oh, what a fun crossover that would be. That'd be wild. Oh man, what other animated features do we think that they would have in Twisted Wonderland? We've come to an even darker place now. What an austere hallway. Not even any windows, and there's nothing on display unlike everywhere else. Ooh, wait a second. Is this gonna be like a now that you've seen our secrets, we can't let you leave kind of thing? Haha, as if. Maybe we should lock you and Grim up, considering your loose lips. What? Don't dig your own grave, Ace. Don't worry, it's nothing like that. We are currently walking through an underground tunnel that connects the different buildings on the lot. Oh, adventure time! That could be fun. Yeah! An underground tunnel? Why go to such lengths? Oh, I get it. So you can escape if some rough and tumbles of types attack. Who would attack a film studio? Heh, you have quite the imagination, but it's not an escape tunnel. It's so cells and other drawings could be kept out of the elements when they were moved. That's all? What do you mean that's all? The cells are very delicate, guys. You can't have them exposed to sunlight and have the colors altered and all that good stuff. Instead of saying evil queen, you'll say beautiful queen and get looks at talking about Snow White. Fair. Fair is fair. Yeah, I guess it would. It's a little bit more concerning because if you like talked about the king of beasts for the Lion King, I feel like people would just assume that you meant Simba or Mufasa, right? They would just assume like, oh yeah, the king, the you know, the character that's the king, but with the evil queen and beautiful queen, it's a little more differentiated. Oh, the Amazing World of Gumball, but it's Ace and Deuce. Yes, yes. Secret tunnel. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. Secret, secret, secret tunnel. Seriously, seems like kind of a waste of money. I can only imagine the expense. But I guess going to those extra lengths is why the animation he made here is so high quality? Exactly. For instance, if they wanted a character to have a certain lively movement to them, they'd hire live actors and make sketches of them to analyze their movements as they performed or danced. Sort of like an animated rough draft. Quite. They'd even bring real animals into the studio for observation. Animals? Like what? Oh, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, Azul. Oh, okay. Crows, bald eagles, squirrels, rabbits, deer. Okay, that's a little less dramatic, but alright. My. A veritable menagerie. They really do go to great lengths here. For the potion scenes in Beautiful Queen, they even brought in real chemists and mages to watch them mix their concoctions. Sometimes they would even shoot film of live actors and trace the footage. Ah yes, rotoscoping. It's still used to this day, but at the time it was cutting edge. Seems like the original Beautiful Queen had a bunch of firsts. It really was a remarkable film. My. Speaking of firsts, it was also the first animated film to tell its story through song. That musical aspect was a huge hit, and it became a hallmark of the studio's animated features going forward. That reminds me of a story I once heard. One of the characters in the film was a cute young girl whose expressions always seemed gloomy no matter how they painted her. The whole team was at their wits' end, but then one of the colorists tried using some actual blush they had on the girl's cheeks. And just like that, her expression changed to one of vibrance. So, Beautiful Queen was also the first animated feature to ever use blush. Oh, is that so? Is that a real factoid about Snow White that's hidden in this Twisted Wonderland explanation. Oh my gosh. Crows, and they bring in Crowley, but they have to restrain him. Oh no. Oh, true, true. Yeah, you could talk about all the different magic systems. Yeah, confusing the boys. Oh my goodness. I've thought about this once before, but like, you know how there's all sorts of rules about how you're supposed to interact with Fae and how you can't give them your name and how you have to like not say thank you and you have to do all this stuff. I can imagine you also doing that with Malleus and just like never saying thank you, and then it becomes like a struggle for Malleus, like a competition almost for him to try to get them to say thank you, not because of any of the actual rules, right? Because clearly it doesn't really matter giving the names and all that in this universe, it seems. But like, he's just on a mission to get you to say thank you, and you is like, I can never say these words to you because I don't want you to take my soul. And then eventually they have like a sit down and cultural exchange of what is and isn't true. But my oh my. Yeah, we did break those rules immediately with Malleus. I got so scared when that scene came up because I didn't even think twice about it because I knew who he was. And then I was like, wait a minute, is this gonna have implications further down the line if we pick the wrong answer? But there's not really much of a choice. We don't have juice. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, you could just say anything. Like, we don't have palm trees. Just confuse them. You could literally make up anything. You can't say thank you to the Fae because it implies that you are in debt to them. So then they can ask you for other things. So like if they give you sugar and you say thank you, now you owe them a favor. And that favor they can then say is anything. So then they could be like, well, you need to give me like 10,000 pounds of gold in seashells. And you could be like, I can't do that. And then they're like, well, now I own you because you can't pay back your debt. And then you get in trouble. What's an apple? What's a movie? What's an octopus? Oh my gosh. You being afraid to touch Malleus while wearing iron? Oh my gosh, yeah, that too. Although I don't actually know if the iron thing is or is not canonical, because in the Maleficent movies, isn't iron actually canonical? And aren't those technically also Disney movies? So is iron canonical in Twist or not? Because I'm pretty sure that's very important to not only the first Maleficent, but also the sequel. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about all the fancy rules that do and don't exist. In the universe, potentially. Yeah, I think it's very silly, the thank you thing. I don't know why that's the case, because I never ever took that to mean that anyone was ever indebted. But yeah, she gets burned by the iron in the movies. Yeah. And I think they make weapons in the second one. I only watched somebody else review the second one. I haven't actually watched it myself, so I don't remember fully, but yeah, lies made up by the Silver Owls, probably. I know the name thing is for sure real, because it's not just with the Fae. There's a lot of other, like, folklore, I think, that revolves around names, and names being super important. So I think that's probably truer than perhaps maybe the thank you thing. And some of the other stuff is just plain manners. Like, you're not supposed to eat the fairy food, but, like, if they don't invite you to eat the food, you shouldn't be touching the food to begin with. If it's not your food, you don't eat that. Like, you don't eat somebody else's food, regardless of who they are. Fae, human, whatever. But it's meant to portray them as scheming and such, probably. I could totally see all of that stuff being rumors made up about the Fae, because also when Lilia is traveling in the very beginning, people are like super afraid of Fae and think that he's gonna eat their babies or something. They get like, well, I don't think it was that exactly, but they were very concerned about him causing trouble because he was Fae. in the one part of his backstory, which is why he was really surprised when he went to Harveston and they like didn't care. But oh, I don't know if Malleus can make a fairy ring with mushrooms. I don't know where, like, because he's a draconic fae, and then the fairy Gallifey are like more elemental fae, so I don't know if there are like different specialties, like if only the elemental fae can make the fairy rings, or if Mal could also make the fairy rings. I don't know. Oh, welcome back from dinner. Welcome back, welcome back. We're talking about fae and rules and all sorts of things, and I don't even remember how we got on this topic. But we're here now. And Vil is talking about the beautiful queen, aka Snow White, and the animation, which is honestly fascinating. But I kind of forget where we were at. No one tell Jade about the mushroom fairy rings. True, very true. Oh, you watched Tinkerbell today? Oh, that's fun. Very, very fun. A Jade mushroom face story you've read? Ooh, very nice. Tinkerbell, yeah, Tinkerbell is very good. I enjoy those movies a lot. At least the first couple. Ooh, if cryptids exist? I feel like they probably do. But I wonder how much, like, discourse there is around them. Because if creatures like Grimm exist, and Grimm is in this city where there are likely no other Grimms, and literally no one is batting an eye at his existence, I wonder how they handle cryptids. I wonder if someone's like, oh, I saw a Bigfoot in the woods, and people are just like, oh, okay. And then they move on with their lives. I don't know. I don't know. Or are people like, are you sure it was Bigfoot, or did you just see a bear beastman? You know, I wonder if that's how it gets handled. Mothman? Oh my gosh, Mothman. I don't know if the Twist universe is ready for Mothman. Oh, I guess Malleus could be considered a cryptid. Because dragons are very rare, right? And at one point, doesn't someone say that, like, dragons don't exist anymore? Because they're fairy tales? But discussing Twist cryptids? Fun to write? Ooh, very nice. The world is so big, most people outside of the magical worlds don't bother to question things? Could be. Could be. It could be used to the shenanigans, or people can be like, well, magic exists, so why not a Bigfoot? I don't know. But I definitely think that there are folklore aspects of, like, certain creatures that absolutely probably exist. Even if people don't fully believe in them. Like, I can definitely see, you know, stories about, you know, the Tooth Man or something being a thing. Even if no one's ever seen the Tooth Man. Who may or may not also be named Trey, but you know. I feel like there are probably folklore-esque things that do exist within the universe that could be along those lines. But alrighty, anyway, back to animation. It's true. Man, just one first after another. Well then, next we'll head to our live-action studio. Everyone on the cart, please. We're seeing a live-action studio as well. Can't wait. Well, apparently there wasn't really all that much left about animation. But, oh, Twist Chupacabras. Fair, fair. Oh, Malleus couldn't be a cryptid because he's right there. That's true. I could also imagine someone arguing with Malleus over the existence of dragons and that being absolutely hilarious. Of them being like, nah, dragons don't exist. They were just mythological creatures. And Malleus is like, excuse me. And having that be a fun little learning experience. Welcome to our live action studio. There's a castle? Yeah, movie sets, guys. Movie sets. A huge castle inside a room. This is for the Beautiful Queen remake. Wow, it's so big. I can't even wrap my head around it. This must be the cauldron the queen uses to mix her potions. It's brilliantly realized. Hey, there's a jail set over here, you. Why don't you step inside? No, Ace, why don't you go inside since you're the one with the idea? Oh my gosh, you're right. He would go over it for such a long time, like the long thing. My goodness. Yeah, a jail cell. Apparently he just wants to lock us in the jail cell. Ay, ay, ay. Grim says he wants to go in. Not me. I never done anything wrong. Are you sure about that? Shall I pull out your track record? Should I pull that out, sir? That's a bald-faced lie, yet I can't help but be impressed that you actually seem to believe it. In addition to the castle, we also made forest and mine sets. The art department here can create anything, from cityscapes and schools to historical buildings and even spaceships. What happens to the sets after filming? Some are put in storage, but the vast majority are simply struck. This castle set will be going on an exhibition tour to help promote the film. But once that's over, it'll be torn down. Aw, kinda feels like a waste. I know what you mean, but that's just how it is. They need space for the next production. The art department handles everything to do with the sets, from setup to tear down to operations. And they don't just make these life-size sets either, do they? Yes, they also make detailed miniatures. The quality of miniatures can make or break a feature, especially a fantasy or sci-fi film. Although a lot of that is done with CG now. Seems like something Ortho would be good at. The level of CG in the Film Research Club's productions has vastly improved since Ortho joined us. The models themselves are higher quality, and we can render long sequences in no time now. It's wonderful to have an underclassman who is so capable and talented. Aw, Ortho! Hey, is this a movie theater? Yes, this is where films are screened for the cast and crew. I'm surprised at the scale, considering that. These are real theater seats. It's like a miniature theater. Beautiful Queen was the first feature-length film animated... What? Oh, I just scooted film right up on that other line. Hold on. Beautiful Queen was the first feature-length animated film ever produced. At the time, the studio was still quite small, and with such a lengthy production, funding became an issue. No matter how many great creative minds you have, you can't make a movie without funding. What do you imagine the business heads here did when faced with budget issues? I can't say I know much about raising production funds for a movie. Yeah, I got no idea. I know! Oh, do tell, Azul. Do tell. They invited representatives from banks to the screening room and showed them a partially finished version of the film. Correct. Well done. It figures you'd know about raising capital. I'll take that as a compliment. as you should. As you should. Seeing how wonderful the film was going to be, the banks gave the banks confidence that it would be a success, and they approved more funds. Thanks to that, Beautiful Queen was able to wrap production without further issue. And as you know, it became a smash hit. The banks were right back to it. What a great story, for the studio heads and the banks as well. An ideal business arrangement, reached through peaceful and persuasive negotiation. Maybe you could learn something from that, Azul. Why, I'm always peaceful and persuasive, Jamil. Let's head to our next stop. Everyone, on the cart, please. My. I'm loving these subtle little digs they're getting in at each other. It's quite fun. Ooh, the it factor. And it didn't require postcards. Interesting. Are they flirting? Who knows? Probably just teasing. Looks like some kind of park. This is Legend Plaza. Each year, people are granted Legend Awards for their contributions to the studio. Oh, look at that! They have the little hand thingies. Oh, that's really cute. Those who've received the award have their handprints immortalized here. Look at all of them. So many from famous actors and musicians. Amazing. Ooh, I love this actor. I should take a picture real quick. Uh-huh. Whoa, look at this. It's Eric's handprint. Is it now? Is it? Indeed. I suspected we might find his here. He's been in a number of the studio's films, after all. I could tell Eric was amazing when I saw him on screen, of course. Oh, the next Halloween event? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe on. I feel like a Black Cauldron one would be kind of fun. I don't know what they would do with it though, because I feel like we kind of already did. We did Nightmare Before Christmas, which is the classic. But I don't know. I honestly don't know what other like spooky enough movies there are. Like Pinocchio technically isn't spooky, and they made it spooky. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get like a, I don't know, a Cinderella event where it's just spooky. Oh yeah, Hocus Pocus. That'd be fun. That'd be super fun. Oh, and it would be cute for Grimm to immortalize his little beans. Oh, that'd be so fun. Halloween Town too. Gargoyles, yes. Yes. Yeah, Halloween Town's a good time. I wonder. I completely forgot that Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, and Gargoyles existed. But man, oh man, if could you imagine a Gargoyles event with Malleus? I think he would die and go to heaven. He would be so happy. So happy. My. Oh yeah, a Cinderella event where we get to meet Train's daughters would be so fun too. Oh yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Dude, the Tim Burton Charlie and the Chocolate Factory would totally work for Halloween. But yeah, I don't know that Ace is allowed to take these pictures either. That was the first thing I thought of when he started snapping photos. Was like, I don't know if that violates the NDA. Oh, The Simpsons? That'd be fun. That'd be wild, though. That would be the wildest crossover, I feel like. I feel like The Simpsons is so out of pocket for Twist. But, oh, yeah, Coco, too. Coco would be really fun. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, no one stopped him from taking the photos, so I guess it's fine. Oh, a guard would tackle him or something. That would have been really funny. Just a guard materializes and tackles him. No pictures at all. Oh, a Wally crossover could be cute too. Yeah. So many good ideas. But seeing him in person, you can really tell he's got the it factor. A worthy recipient of the Legend Award if there ever was one. Oh, the Haunted Mansion! Yeah! I mean, Ramshackle is kind of sort of the Haunted Mansion. In a way. Oh, the Cars event? That would be really cursed. There would be so many questions with the Cars event, I think. Unless we pull the Kingdom Hearts and gave all the boys a Carsona. And they just became cars. Like, that'd be kind of fun. That would be so horrifying, but you know. Isn't that what Halloween is all about? Oh, Brother Bear. Brother Bear's cute. Oh, the Book of Life? Interesting, interesting. Is Book of Life Disney? I thought Book of Life was DreamWorks. But Winnie the Pooh? Horror Winnie the Pooh would be great. Yeah, a Kingdom Hearts event would be good, but I feel like the licensing is just a nightmare. Because, like, the licensing for Twist is part Disney, but also part Aniplex, and then Kingdom Hearts is, like, part Square Enix, part Disney, part this person, part that. Oh my gosh, everyone's car soda. I don't even know where to begin for that. I did have a really cool Matchbox car when I was little that was, like, this blue hot rod. It was sparkly blue, though. And I had a really cool purple one, so maybe one of those. But I can't tell you what the cars actually were. They were just sparkly, so I liked them a lot. I'm quite proud of him myself. I hope to have my own handprints on display here one day. I want to be a big star, even bigger than my father. That'd be wild, but if anyone could pull it off, it'd totally be you. I think so too. Oh, or Final Fantasy? Oh man, I would like a Final Fantasy event. But I feel like that is never gonna happen. Because Final Fantasy also got taken out of Kingdom Hearts, right? Like the licensing couldn't be renewed, which is why like the most recent one didn't have any of the Final Fantasy characters, despite the lore. Lemelius and Lilia would be carriages. Fair, fair. I shall have to make sure I stay in your good graces, Vil. Ooh, yeah, the aristocrats too. Yeah, and I can't wait for more hometowns either. I am so excited about a hometown event that's going to be coming in the future now. So very excited. A cat Sona incoming. Huh? Oh, for the aristocrats. Yeah. And here's our last stop, the studio tour. Ooh, souvenirs. This store caters to the employees, so you'll find many products here not on sale elsewhere. Ah, that sounds like fun, even just to browse. Limited and exclusive items. In other words, valuable ones. I shall have to think long and hard about what to buy. This could be fun, except I don't have that much money. But I think it'll still be fun. Maybe there's some limited edition canned tuna. As if. My. In the gift shop. Hey, they got some stuff here from the animated film about the Queen of Hearts. Oh, I had no idea there was such a film. It's from a while ago now. I remember seeing it when I was young. I love the part where the queen goes wild in that croquet match. So technically speaking, all of the Great Seven have animated movies in this universe as well, then? Is that what this implies? Is that what this implies? My goodness. Yeah, a Riddle or Rook. I don't know about Riddle. I'm very scared of Mrs. Rosehearts. I am extremely scared of meeting his mom. I don't want to meet his mom. But I think a Rook hometown event would be fun. Ooh, a crossover for Lady and the Tramp. Oh, and the Aristocrats. Oh yeah, Cat versus Dogs. Train versus Corel. Oh my gosh. Are there also no villains in any of them? I think there has to be villains. Because I think there has to be conflict. You can't have a movie without conflict. Because if there's no conflict, there's no reason for the plot to drive forward. And then Vil wouldn't have a career. Because Vil needs to be the villain, apparently, in every film production. So I think they do have... They must have villains, but I don't know who the villain is. Like, from what Leona mentions about, like, the Lion King equivalent in this universe, the King of Beasts took over from his negligent brother. So that would imply that Scar took over the kingdom like he does in the Lion King, but Mufasa was actually the person ruining the kingdom, and Scar would have fixed it in this universe. So, like, there has to be some form of villainy. It's just very different from what we think. So maybe, like, in the Queen of Hearts movie, Alice is the villain. Maybe it's twisted in that way. Maybe everything's just flipped. I don't know. Oh, sure, we could just meet Trey's parents. That'd be cute. That'd be fun. Yeah, a Trey or Cater hometown event. Yeah, I would have to assume that they're reverse roles. I guess. Oh, yeah, true. Or the White Queen. Yeah, from the Land of Chess. That could be it. Isn't that kind of what happens in the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland movies? Isn't it like the White Queen against the Queen of Hearts? And then there's a Jabberwocky in there somewhere. Oh, you don't think it's flipped based on some JP main story? Ah, I see. I see. I feel like some things could be flipped and some things might just be completely different. Like if the beautiful queen cared for Snow White and then there was some other sort of problem, like maybe in this universe the beautiful queen cares for Snow White and someone is threatening Snow White, so she has to like help her, and so instead of the poison apple she gives her the good apple and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, so it's a sports film. I wouldn't say that. Most of the runtime focuses on a certain trial. A courtroom drama, then. Sort of. There's a whole bunch of animals, too. So it's a nature documentary? Not really. It's just at the Queen of Hearts. Fair enough. I love this movie. Maybe I should get something. How about this deck of cards? It's got characters from the movie printed on it. Ooh, cool. Each suit is totally different. Good for playing or just admiring. Nice. And it's a manageable price for you, I think. Ooh, get him, Phil. Get him. Haha, you're poor. That settles it. Thanks for pointing me in the direction, Jamil. My. Welcome back. Yeah, that's true. There's always something in the dialogue boxes that spawns a question, and then, you know, we just yap. But hey, they're good discussions. I like having them. I like hearing your guys' thoughts as well. A prank gift? Oh gosh. Are we getting a prank gift for Floyd? The goods over here all seem to be based on the Sea Witch film, so they do all have movies. And this is totally going to be a gift for Floyd if it's a prank-related gift. Oh my. Nice, I like that one. I watched it a bunch as a little kid. I'll never forget that part when the Sea Witch makes herself gigantic. So they are like in line with our movies, but they're also the heroes of the movies. But they're not fully reversed, so I don't understand. I really don't get it. I don't know. My. Ah, yes, I know the one. It does a wonderful job of capturing the majesty of Merfolk. My favorite part is the song she sings while making her potion. I had that stuck in my head for a good long while after seeing it. Fond memories. Oh, for sure. That's a great song. I used to sing it a lot. I believe Jade and Floyd were both enamored with that movie as well. Something from this section would make the perfect gift for those two. What about this tin? It says it's full of cookies. Guys! It's the tin that says it's got cookies. Guys! It's gonna be the worms! Oh, please tell me it's the worms. How clever! The container is shaped like a sea witch's nautilus shell necklace. But you only care about the cookies inside. Please, please tell me it's a can of worms. Please. Food is never a bad choice, but I want something that will really make the two of them smile. Please, please, please tell me it has worms. Okay. What about these kelp-shaped hairpins? That's boring. Get them the cookie tins with the worms. You think that is going to make them smile? It's just going to look like they've got seaweed stuck in their hair. A prank gift, to be sure. Although Floyd would probably think it's funny and wear it happily. Jade's tastes are stranger than you may think. Oh, Jamil? How do you know that? Oh, so he really just got them the hairpins? He just got them hairpins? That is so much more boring. I legitimately thought that cookie tin was gonna have worms in it. And that they were gonna connect to like the little polyp thingies. Like polyps instead of worms shooting out of the can of cookies. I thought that was where that was going. I am so disappointed. No, I don't actually remember what Jade got Azul and Floyd. Didn't he get them like one of the little puzzle things? I totally forget. I completely forget when he got them. I don't remember. Oh, the whistling birds, but that's not that bad. That I feel like is very unique. It's a cute little trinket. You got them the bird puzzles, Evie? Ah, okay, yeah, Evie got the puzzle for ortho. Yeah, I mean, if the tin actually had cookies in it, then it wouldn't have been as exciting as the hairpins. But I don't know. I don't feel like Azul would hate the whistling birds. He could just have it as like a desk ornament. He doesn't have to actually whistle. Now, if Floyd whistled for like 3 weeks straight, which he probably did, then that's a different story. Because that would be terrible. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting regional gift. The hairpins almost seem like something that they could just get under the sea. Like, it doesn't feel like it is much of anything unique to me. But I don't know. Oh, I'm sure the whistling bird was absolutely annoying in Floyd's hands, and I have a feeling that's exactly why Jade bought them, but... Of course, thank you very much. Oh, Jamil bought a bunch of stuff. I forgot to read his... I got sidetracked. I forgot to read his thing, but it's this one, that one, a bunch of things. A bit of a shopping spree there, Jamil. That's all for you? Well, myself and Kaleem. He's going to pester me for details on the trip once I get back. Souvenirs are usually a good way to get him to relent, not to mention they had merch from films he likes. But you got 4 bags worth of stuff. I've seen you. You've been hardly able to contain yourself while we've been here. You're a huge movie fan, right? I wouldn't go that far, but I do like them. I would sometimes watch movies at Kaleem's house. Usually, I'm too busy taking care of him, so I don't actually see that many. But there are a few I like. Like what? Action, mainly. Especially ones that go all out. Yeah, you know what? That really tracks for him. I'm not surprised he's into action movies. Hey, I like action movies too. We should go see one together. So I can pay for you? What? No, but I mean, if you wanted to, I wouldn't stop you, of course. Doesn't even have to be the ticket. I'd be happy with just some popcorn and a drink. So you're never going to go out to the movies with Jamil, Ace. You could have just said, oh no, I just think it would be fun. But now you're mooching. How magnanimous of you, but sure, if the chance ever arises. Awesome, can't wait. Aw, so we don't get to know if there's an Aladdin equivalent. Oh my. Ooh, a megaphone. Man, now there's a classic film director look. What are these? They look like scissors with a blackboard stuck on them. That's a clapperboard. They're used for synchronizing sound and picture. Another classic film set item. I know. Hey, henchwoman, you get a clapperboard and I'll grab a megaphone. But I want the megaphone. Too bad. I'm the director. You do the camera. You do realize camera operators aren't the ones who use the clapperboard, right? What's that for, Grim? Gonna make believe you're a film director? Yeah, and once we're back at school, I'm gonna make a movie about all of you. Huh? Those are some bold words, buddy. Written by, directed by, and starring the great, wonderful Grim. Pass. Says everyone in unison. Oh no. R.I.P. Grimmy. Ooh, okay, book 5 now. The Tapis Rouge. A movie made by a cat would be the first. This is true. But I don't know how good it would be overall. Ooh, the sake of promotion. Oh yeah, who knew there'd be such good shopping at a movie studio? Looks like you got something for Deuce, too. Yep, I got some matching caps for all of us. There was a huge discount on the set of 4. He's gonna look great in that. Huh? Although now that I think about it, all 4 of us wearing matching caps might be kinda dorky. Oh, you mean like those fun little summer camp t-shirts? The tie-dye t-shirts they make you make at summer camp, so that way when you go on field trips, they know that you're part of the summer camp? Is that what you bought? Is that what you got, Ace? That's so cute. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny if Grim did that. I mean, you probably could. You just have to stitch the footage together. That'd be wild. I better tell him not to wear it out in public. That's not... Okay. Then what was even the point of buying the caps in the first place? Anyway, if you're all done shopping, then the studio tour is over. Next will be... Ah, Vil, before you go, might I ask something? Could I take a picture with you? As long as it's not so you can upload it to your personal Magicam account. No, nothing like that. Eric asked me to take a photo of you and your school friends to commemorate your visit. He thought it would be useful for a behind-the-scenes article being written about the film festival. I see. Well, if it's for the sake of promotion, go right ahead. I am technically contractually obligated anyway. Great, Eric will be overjoyed. Eric definitely just wants the shot for himself, doesn't he? Absolutely. He's clearly using work as a pretense. Thank you. Now, if each of you wouldn't mind holding one of these statues. It's the fairest queen, isn't it? It's merchandise from the new Beautiful Queen remake. These queen statues will go on sale when it opens in theaters. I thought it would be the perfect keepsake from your tour. Once we take this photo, the statues are yours to take home. Aw, thank you. Aw, what a nice keepsake. Aw. Okay, let's take the picture. Say cheese. Aw, look at them. Oh, everybody's happy. Aw. Cute. Oh, that's so cute. Vil, you look so happy. I'm glad you're enjoying life at school. Aww. It's about time we headed over to Lux to pick up my tiara. It's hard to believe you're about to get even more glamorous, Vil. I can't wait to see it. Once you're ready, we'll be going straight to the film festival, right? Yes, Dad and the other staff will be picking us up from Lux. Then we'll drive to Queen's Palace. It's gonna be in a big fancy car, like the kind you always see on TV and in the movies. Was there ever any doubt? We're gonna look like real stars. I bet it'll be a smooth ride, too. Well, here is where I leave you. Vil, I look forward to working with you again soon. Enjoy the festival, everyone. Thank you for today. Until next time. And so the movie tour is concluded. Now then, do we get to the drama? Are we going to get the actual meat and potatoes of the plot? Are we going to get some sort of conflict, please? I am super glad that Eric was mentioned again, so we will likely see him when he comes to pick up his kiddo. I would sure hope, even if it's for but a moment. I would love to see it. My, what's this? Lux is closed. And there's a sign at the entrance. It just says the store is closed temporarily. Do you think something happened? I have a bad feeling about this. Let's go in. They cannot flake on their thing, can they? What's everyone panicking for? Ah, Mr. Schoenheit! What is it? Hello? Please accept our apology. The tiara you ordered for the film festival hasn't arrived. What? Oh? Apparently there was a big accident and the truck is stuck in a traffic jam. That is so unfortunate. Jamil, Azul, this is bad, right? For a top brand like Lux, it's a disaster. The contract will no doubt indicate a penalty fee to be paid in the event of a breach like this. I don't think that's the biggest issue here, Azul. Whoa, and I bet it's a ton. Indeed, but even once it's paid, that's far from the end of it. The Machiaville International Film Festival is a global event. If it gets out that the Lux tiara Vil was meant to wear to it never arrived, confidence in Lux as a brand will take a big hit. At this level, reputation is even more important than value of the goods themselves. You need people to trust the brand. This is nothing short of an existential threat for Lux. It was supposed to have arrived this morning, but none of us could have foreseen this. Except you could have had it delivered earlier than the day of the film festival. That just seems like very poor planning, unless there was a reason for, like, the gemstones needed to be mined out of the mine, and so it was gonna take a certain amount of time. But or you could have transported it overnight so that there's less traffic? How did this happen? An accident, a traffic jam, unforeseeable circumstances? It's certainly a pity. But what of it? Yeah, Vil is pissed. All I'm hearing are excuses. Surely for something as important as this, you ought to have had contingencies in place. This is completely unprofessional, to put it bluntly. I am beyond disappointed. You're entirely right. We can only apologize. Please accept our sincerest apologies, Mr. Schoenheit. We take full responsibility for this blunder. And we will ready a replacement post-haste. You yourselves are located in Machiaville, so you know what a big deal this film festival is. Anything unworthy of the occasion will only detract from my ensemble. Do you truly think you can provide a fitting piece so last minute? Yes, we won't let you down. We really are very sorry. Please give us one more chance. We can offer all manner of accessories, not just jewelry, to coordinate with your Lux couture. Fine, but don't let me down again. We won't. Get to it, folks. Lux reputation is at stake. Right away. And there they go. This is a real mess. Oh, it is absolutely a mess. I would not want to be in their place either. What about this bib, necklace, and chain earrings? No, far too shiny and ostentatious. Indeed, it clashes with the cultured look of my Lux Couture. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Then perhaps this choker and bucket hat. Bucket hat! Bucket hat! Bucket hat! What do you mean bucket hat? I'm sorry. You're gonna put a bucket hat on Vil? What? Huh? Too plain. They'll be completely upstaged by Mr. Show Knight's beautiful face. Quite. They're nice items, but definitely more of an everyday look. Completely unsuitable for being photographed. Oh, no. Then how about these hoop earrings and What? I'm sorry, but the combinations of items that they are supplying is wild. What do you mean a stole? Like a priest's stole? What? With hoop earrings? I don't understand the vision. They'll throw off the whole outfit's cohesion. It can't just be showy, it has to match. They've tried dozens of approaches and still haven't found anything that comes close to meeting Vil's standards. I thought all their suggestions looked really good, to be honest. Why wouldn't you? These luxury items, handpicked by their top designers. Oh, a stole is just a puffy scarf? Isn't it also the thingy-mabobber that priests wear? Yeah, no, stoles are the, they're like when you go for graduation and stuff. Like your, whatchamacallit thingies? It's not really a fluffy, well, I mean, I guess there are versions that are a fluffy scarf, but when you go to graduate college and you get like the little thingy-mabobber that goes over your gown, that's a stole. That's what I was thinking of. If they were putting that on Vil, then that wouldn't make any sense to me based on what he was currently wearing. They drape on your shoulders. Yeah. These designers need to get put in jail. I feel like they're panicking a lot. A lot. Oh, a woman stole us like a tight, fluffy shawl. Oh, so maybe that's what I needed to Google. Woman's shawl. Oh, no. Are you guys talking about shawls? SHALWL? Is that what you guys are talking? I don't think that's what that was what was said. I think they said stole, not shawl. Yeah, a stole is different from a shawl. Right? I'm now very confused. Yeah, because a stole is like the graduation thingy-mabobber. Or like the thing that priests put around their neck that's kind of like a scarf, except it drapes all the way down. Like what Rolo has on. Rolo, I think, has a form of stole in his outfit. Kinda, sorta. It's not an actual stole, but like his little sleeve thing. His sleeve thing is somewhat emblematic, I think, of that idea. But a stole would be known as a more formal shawl of expensive fabric used around the shoulders over a party dress or ball gown. Weird, because when I Google stole, it just shows me the priest's attire. When I Google it, it becomes, oh, it is a woman's long scarf. Or a strip of fabric used as an ecclesiastic vestment, worn over the shoulders, hanging down to the knee or below. But it says that the synonym is just shawl, scarf, or wrap, or boa, or tippet, or cape. Which is very different, I think, of, at least to me, from a stole. But anyway, doesn't matter. Neither one would work for what his Vil is wearing. Oh yeah, or like the animal skinny thing. Like, yeah, like the fur collars. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think a refund is gonna work. The stakes are simply too sky high to settle for good enough. Ville's not promoting just any movie, but the Beautiful Queen remake. It's the story of the fairest queen herself. He can't show up to the event looking anything less than perfect. I mean, they gotta make it right, or somebody's gotta fly to the truck to get the crown. Now, you see, if Malleus were here, he could just conjure a crown for the event, and we'd be fine. But unfortunately, Malleus is not here, so... What about... No. Mr. Schoenheit, you've seen every piece of jewelry we have in the store now. But we can always try different combinations. Don't bother. Everything you've shown me has been fabulous. But my goal here is not to simply garb myself in the finest garments and gems. No, I need to embody the concept behind the Beautiful Queen remake. I mean, Malleus might know. He doesn't know what this particular crown looks like, but he could probably come up with one that would be similar enough, or Vil could, like, direct him in the direction of being able to do it. That is true. If Malleus was here, he would take the spotlight. That is fair. You'd have to go wait in the car. Poor baby boy. Poor baby boy. Forget jewelry. We need another approach. Something to make this luxe couture really pop. Wait, is this how he gets the poofy sleeves? I fear we've tried everything. Giving up? You're the top brand in all of Machiaville, the beauty capital of the world. You're luxe. Quit groveling and show me what you can do. Come on, chop chop. Mr. Schoenheit is right. Everyone, let's go back to the drawing board one more time. We could restitch the luxe couture and change the design. Perhaps we could take the makeup in a different direction too. Seems Vil's lit a fire under them. What a relief. I could barely stand how tense things were getting. Hopefully, they can come up with something, because if Vil doesn't make the film festival, we're all gonna be in trouble. Huh? How come? Remember at dinner how Vil called Eric a show business demon? Yes, I want to see the show business demon. He's paid for our travel and these clothes, which is not an insignificant investment. The promotion at the film festival is meant to be the return, and if we don't deliver... I don't even want to think about it. You gotta be kidding. I don't suppose any of us have any ideas. Maybe we can help somehow. I'm not sure what help we could possibly be to the staff here. They're all professionals. We could grab some pom-poms and cheer them on. From where? Where would we get the pom-poms? My. That's not funny. Honestly, the best thing we can do is keep an eye on Grimm and make sure he doesn't cause any additional trouble. Speaking of, is he gone again? Did we not learn from yesterday? Where is Grimm? He's gone. What? He's probably somewhere eating in secret. Nah, even he couldn't eat at a time like this. Oh, he absolutely could. Ace, do you not know Grimm? Do you not know him? Yeah, he probably went to go find those chocolates. Absolutely. Underestimate his appetite at your peril. I dare say he's the one in one of these fitting rooms. Yep. There he is. He's scarfing down chocolate. As I thought. Where did you even get that chocolate? It was just lying around on that shelf. What do you mean? I'm sure someone put it there for a reason. Put it back right now. Nuh-uh, I swiped it fair and square. You'll never catch me. Hey, watch it! You're stepping on the curtains! Whoa! They're snagged on my foot! Oh, of course they are. Oh, there they are. Oh, you broke the curtains. Oh, you ripped the curtains. Huh? You pulled the fitting room curtains right off the rod. Yep. Come get your children. Come get your children, Vil. Vil looks super angry and he's coming right for us. Of course he's angry. These are Lux iconic curtains and they're ruined. Uh-oh. Uh-oh does not even begin to describe the trouble that you are currently in, buddy. Oh my gosh. I don't think we've ever seen this Vil sprite before. Look at him. Look at how pissed he is. I don't think we've ever seen him this mad. Not even when he was mad at Nej. This is almost worse than when he was contemplating murder. Grim, what did you do? Grim. Oh, it was before the overblot? We have seen this before? I just don't remember it. Well, in that case, he is contemplating murder. Grim! Grim! Oh my gosh. Vil, have mercy! Amazing work. What do you mean? You cannot approach us with that face and then be like, good job. You can't. Vil, do not give us emotional whiplash, please. Everyone, come here. I've got the perfect outfit for the tapis rouge. What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I know what he means because of the card art. However, that was the most terrifying, 5 minutes. Oh, there's another Twistoon. Oh. Oh, I didn't know there was going to be another Twistoon. Oh, guys. Guys, this is 40 more gems. Once this event ends. My. Oh, wait, they're gonna walk down the... Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I actually really like them. Wow. You turned the curtains into a cape to wear over your Lux Couture. Incredible. It doesn't look at all like something just thrown together. This iconic blackest night shade was originally inspired by the legends about the fairest queen. Just like the rest of my outfit, which makes it the perfect match. Only you could have an idea like that and pull it off, Vil. It gives an extra touch of elegance to the luxury of your original outfit. Not to mention the interwoven silk fibers are as dazzling as the starry night. We would have never thought of this. This couture will be perfect for the red carpet. And Lux shall not lose face. We cannot thank you enough, Mr. Schoenheit. I had only one aim, to ensure the success of the Beautiful Queen remake. I thought to myself, what would the fairest queen do? And as I did, I felt myself naturally drawn to this fabric, and it had absolutely nothing to do with the fact that Grim tore it from the ceiling. Not at all. Not at all. Perhaps I have come a bit closer to the fairest queen's mindset, as the Pomfiore house warden should. I mean, two things can be true at once, but they're... Oh, here he is! Oh, guys, I'm so happy he's here. He's back. He's back. I've come to get you, Vil. Oh, it's Vil's father. Seems we made it just in time. Thanks for coming out of your way. What do you think of my look? Hopefully I've lived up to your expectations you had when you offered me this job. Oh, he's stunned. He's gagged. Oh my. I don't believe it. Somehow you look even more beautiful than yesterday. I don't think anyone else could pull off being clad in blackest night like this. You're the fairest one of all. Oh. Aw, Dad. Aw. Oh, this is so sweet. Of course I am. I'm Vil Schoenheit. And I never let a client down. That professionalism is why I knew you were the right person for the job. I can't wait to walk the tapis rouge. Oh, the tire screech. Queen's Palace, at last. Why are his sleeves gone? Why are they gone? The seats in the car are so comfy. Is that what it's like being famous? Vil, after all that, you're not even going to put on the cape? Yeah, where did it go? Not yet. I've thought of the perfect timing to make its entrance. And I'll need your help, Azul and Jamil. Huh? Yeah, I'll explain everything, so listen closely. I see. Yeah, true. They wouldn't want the fabric getting wrinkled. This is fair. But I guess he's going to, like... They're gonna, like, magically put him on... Like, put it on him, though. And he's gonna do, like, a little spin, and then all of a sudden he'll have blackest night poofing out of his arms. That's gonna be really cool. Oh, and the fashion runway song is back! Whoa, there's a huge crowd of fans outside the Queen's Palace. Only a select few can walk the tapis rouge, but anyone can come and watch. There are film fans from all over the world here hoping to get pictures and autographs. We'll all be walking the tapis rouge with me, so don't screw this up. Are we all ready to get out of the car? It's now or never. Yaha! Wait till they get a load of me. I wish I had Grimm's confidence. Grimm seems ready. What about you? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. We can't let all of Vil's efforts go to waste. In a way, the success of Vil's father's film comes down to us, doesn't it? Whoa, I don't need that pressure. I was just starting to feel relaxed a little. Time to go. Hey, it's time. It's time. Oh my gosh, the hairpin on the back? The hair? And just the everything that happened? Fantastic. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Kudos. And it all went off without a hitch. Yeah, you're right. Rook is probably absolutely screaming. 100%. Yeah, the back shot of him just walking up the stairs, beautiful. And I love the way that he revealed it. That was really, really cool. Oh man, definitely made a moment. It definitely was a moment on the red carpet, for sure. Oh yeah, that's true. Nej was probably watching as well, unless Nej is here. Which, I mean, I guess he would also kind of be watching, but you know. Phew, I can hardly believe how quiet things are inside. It's like all the commotion out there was just a dream. I am tired. That was harder than I thought it'd be. It's quite difficult to steer people away without being rude. But it was really fun, too. I could feel my adrenaline pumping. I'm not surprised. How often does one find oneself surrounded by that many cameras? Yeah, that was a blast. Hey, get this. One of the fans out there asked me for an autograph. You don't say. Huh? Good for you. Oh, fantastic. That's your reaction. If you dress in Lux Couture and walk down a red carpet, of course people are going to assume you're famous. So did you guys get asked for autographs too? Of course. Oh, Ace. Oh, Ace. And a few photographs. Seriously. And here I thought I was special. Lux really is amazing. They made people think a bunch of unripe spudlings were worth getting autographs from. But really, you all did well. You were the perfect accessories. I shined all the more brilliantly for your presence. Thank you. I had no idea how amazing it would be to be part of your entourage. I knew from the start it was an honor to accompany you. My. Great job out there, guys. Did you manage to take some good pictures? Show them to me later. Whoa, pics of Vil are already starting to pop up on Magicam. The ones the fans were taking, yes? There's so many. Feels like every onlooker that came today is posting pics of Vil. Well done, Vil. The promotion's a huge success. It'll be all over the news soon. Splendid work. There's no doubt in my mind that the new beautiful queen will be a success now, too. Thank you, Vil. You're welcome, and I must thank you for giving me this job in the first place. I have a request as an industry insider, not as your father. Once you've graduated Night Raven College and you're ready to come back to the silver screen, what say you let me produce your first feature? Allow me to answer, not as your son, but as an industry insider as well. Only if your terms are acceptable to me. Spoken like a true A-lister. Oh! Oh, this is so cute. This is such a cute little moment. I love their relationship. I want to thank all of you for your help, too. Now you can sit back and enjoy the festival. There's movies from all over the world here, so watch whatever you like. Awesome! I can't wait to watch some new flicks. But naturally, we're most excited for the Beautiful Queen remake, of course. Of course. Well, then let's head to the screening. I'm sure it's going to be just wonderful. Aww. Aww. Aw, sit. Why are we zooming in so awkwardly? What? Huh? Okay, well, the end it is. This was such a fun event. I don't understand why we zoomed into the random archway before going to the end screen. But man, oh man, what a good time. Oh, that was such a good time. Oh, I love this. I loved this so much. There really wasn't anything. Like, the plot was pretty low-key. It was mainly just about Vil and kind of about movies, and that's fine. There wasn't any high-strung drama like there was in Harveston, and I think that's fine. First-person view? It could have been, I guess, if you were, like, going up the stairs. I guess if that was what it was supposed to be, that would make sense. It just was, in effect, quite awkward. But yeah, it was really fun. It was so fun. Let's see what's in the shop. Let's see what's in here. What do we got now? Hey, Sam. Oh, we have cards. I kind of forgot the cards existed. Not gonna lie. Let me just grab these real quick. Let me just grab this. Yeah, it was Vil character exploration and the Snow White trivia. Exactly. And I mean, it really just kind of worked as a... 2, 4, 6, 8. I could get the books. I'll do that later. It really did work very well for like a advertisement for the movie. Although, unfortunately, the movie didn't have, you know, anything super... Oh, check the guest room? We could do that first. I don't know why I came here. I think all other vignettes are leveled up. I could just go to the story. The music, and they're all water? Oh, why is my music the default music? Hold on. That's not what this is supposed to be. Where's my battle music? Where did it go? Where is it? There we go. Now all is right in the world. Alrighty, so what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got the chair. The screen. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's the shirts. It's the boutique. It's the boutique. Yeah, we could do vignettes. That was my plan. You can make the thing? Okay, hold on. You can make the big thing? Oh, we're doing that? What? What is this? Oh, it's just jewelry. I kind of want to make 2 of the big things. I kind of want, I'm gonna have 2 of those. Should we just pop it down somewhere? Should we just, what do I get rid of? Let's get rid of the fire pit for right now. And then let's put and see what happens. Oh, it is huge! Oh, it is massive! Oh my gosh, it is massive! Oh, but it gives me more points! It gave me more points! Oh my gosh! It's massive! It's really pretty! But it's huge! Is there character interactions on it, or is it just there? Is it just a thing? It should tell us, right? No, it doesn't have any interactions. It just exists. It just exists. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, and it's massive. It's beautiful. Okay, that's just gonna live there forever now. Let's just overwrite this real quick. It's just gonna live in the middle of my guest room from here on out. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Oh, and it goes with my Pompiore section so well. Oh my gosh, I can't get over how big it is. Excuse me, Riddle. We want to look at the thing, thank you. Oh, that's wild. That is wild. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, hold on. Let me invite Floyd real quick, and then we will, and then we'll do vignettes. Who's the vignette do you want to do first? I have Jamil, Azul, and Ace. And that's it. So, who do y'all want first? Let me know, let me know. You want Ace first? Yeah, it's R's and then the SR's. We could do R and then SR. Ace has the least amount of parts, so that's fine. Oh, goodness. Well. Azul. Oh, we have 2 Azuls. We have 2 Azuls. Oh, okay. Enjoy, enjoy. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you being here. We want to do Azuls first? We could do Azuls first instead. We could do Azul, then Ace, then Jamil. Hey, you know, round it out that way. Potentially. Is that something that we would want to do? I think that'll work. Okay. Well, we shall do Azul first. And then go on from there. Where is he? Where is he? Oop, there it is. Bye. Have a good night and or day. All right, this way. Here we go. Oh, come now, Vil. If you want to see the picture we took with Eric, you have only to visit the Mastro Lounge. Oh, Azul. Oh, baby boy. Pitiful. First Dad, and now you're trying to use me to raise the profile of that little establishment of yours. Oh, Vil and Azul, what are you guys talking about? And just our plans for once we're back at school. Are the 2 of you out shopping? I bought souvenirs for everyone. A fine idea. It's good to have people feel like they owe you. No! Bad Azul. Bad. No. I just bought some makeup myself. After this, I'm going to go and look at tableware. The tableware? Who cares about that stuff? It's all the same. The food and drink is what's important, not what you're eating it out of. Oh, Grim. Grim, we must educate you on the necessity of tableware for fine dining. I'm sure you think that, Grim. It can really make a big difference. Using extravagant tableware makes any meal feel luxurious. When we ate at that restaurant yesterday, weren't you taken with all the wonderful plates, glasses, and cutlery? Unfortunately, Vil, you are asking the wrong person. I don't know. Don't remember. I should have known better than to ask. Those white porcelain plates with the gold leaf rim were truly a sight to behold. The combination of both glossy and burnished gold makes them a real high-class item. Not the sort of thing you see every day. My, you're quite the connoisseur, Azul. It would be fun to look at tableware with someone as knowledgeable as you. I'll come along. You're more than welcome. You should come too if you'd like. My. I'd like to go. Fine, I'll come too, but how do you know they even sell tableware here? High-quality ceramics are one of Machiaville's main products. There are a number of antique shops as well. Huh? So it ain't all makeup, clothes, and grub? There are 3 main reasons that high-quality ceramics took off here. Firstly, there's the nearby mine. With quality clay readily available, craftspeople were naturally attracted to the region. Secondly, thanks to the legend of the fairest queen, chemistry also flourished here. Oh, yeah, that's right, for glazes and stuff, right? That knowledge spurred development in all manner of paints and pigments. Coloring techniques for pottery followed. Exactly. The third reason is, of course, the aesthetic sense of the people of Machiaville, rooted in their deep admiration for the fairest queen. In their tireless pursuit of beauty, the ceramic painters and engravers here raised ceramics up to an art form in its own right. Beauty in all things, not just fashion and makeup. That's Machiaville for you. Ah, here we are. My understanding is this shop deals in a lot of antique tableware. You did some research then? I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. I'm very excited about picking out some new items. My. Ooh, sparkle, sparkle. Whoa, look at all these shiny plates and stuff. What are you looking to buy today, Azul? Teacups, saucers, and a teapot. Ooh, the gold tea set or the pink tea set? Honestly, I would go with... Okay, so here's my question. Are we saying gold tea set as in there is gold accents and pink as there is pink accents? Or are we saying it is completely gold or completely pink? That is my question, because if it's just accents, then the gold. But if it's entirely that color, then the pink. Pink to be funny. I mean, the pink could look really pretty. It just depends on your aesthetic, right? Ah, the teacups have been molded with little frills, I see. And that flower pattern on the brim is very delicate. It's very cute. Not quite a fit for the Mostro Lounge, however. No argument here. Actually, I've got my eye on something else. Shall we take a look? Ooh, guys, you want to go see what gold was? You want to just real quickly see what gold was? Because I kind of really want to go see quickly what the gold was. Just hold on here for a moment. Let's just get back to where we need to be. And let's see what the gold tea set's all about. Do. And here we are. My. Wow, what are you gonna buy? Tea sets. Yes, the gold tea set. What about it? Now that's cool. All gold and shiny. Oh, so it was a full gold tea set. Okay. And the way they etched the pattern with the precious metal is truly marvelous. Though it's a very flashy design, which might not fit the atmosphere at the Mostro Lounge. No argument here. Actually, I've got my eye on something else. Shall we take a look? Okay, so the pink one was based off of flowers, and then the gold one was just a very fancy, opulent set. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what Azul had in mind. Let's see what he's going for. Let's find out. Yeah, that's true. Mostro Lounge is very calm. This is what I was thinking of purchasing. Really? These boring things? The cups are all white with the teensiest bit of blue on them. Ooh, but that could look so good. Especially in the lounge. It seems their delicate charm is utterly lost on you, Grim. But surely you can recognize the quality of such dazzling, flawless porcelain. They do give off a rather refined air. Look at this elegant design with a prominent divot where one's mouth would meet the cut. Don't you think it's reminiscent of a flower petal? And look at the intricate curve of the handle. The attention to detail is exquisite. Like I said, boring. Oh, grim. Grim. Oh, there is nothing I love more than a good piece of ceramic. I love ceramic so much. And I specifically like mugs a lot. And teacups are not the same thing as mugs, but they're very similar in some regards because they're both cups that hold liquids. I love me a good mug. I love me some good bowls, some things with really pretty glaze. Oh, ceramics. Ceramics are so good. So fun. I imagined you'd have a different opinion if it was edible. But Azul, this is clearly a vintage tea set. Is there much sense in using something so expensive when the clientele of your cafe is mostly students? For me, it's an investment. And I have no desire to compromise, even if I'm merely serving students. Aw, man. I kind of wish we got to see him with the teacups now. I kind of wish we got to see that. Oh, yeah, the edible teacups. Very fancy. Ville, guys. An article about Ville Schoenheit is sure to make magazines fly off the shelves, not to mention drive up traffic to our website. Just need to get over this railing so I can get up close and personal. Oh no, don't go over the rope. It's there for a reason. Now, that railing is there for safety reasons. Please stay at the prescribed distance for photographs. Out of my way, Pipsqueak. Whoa, you're stronger than I thought. You're holding me back and the barrier both. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That octopus grip strength. Heck yeah. If you're unable to follow directions, then I'll have to take matters into my own hands. By making a formal complaint to your headquarters, for instance. Fine. Just move to the side so I can get a picture at least, will ya? Thank you for your cooperation. Ville, come right this way. Thank you. I must say, you've comported yourself quite well. When you've been in business as long as I have, you'll learn a thing or two about how to deal with unruly clients. Oh, is that so? I'm glad those methods proved useful here. And it's not just your handling of the press. You've proven a worthy escort as well. Yes, well, in business, hospitality often necessitates a hands-on approach. Aha, we're almost to the stairs. Right this way. May I help you up them? My, such a gentleman. Thank you. A few days later. Oh. Da, 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 da. Welcome. Why, if it isn't Ville, I'm delighted you came just as promised. I don't recall promising anything, nevertheless. I recall how well you supported me on our excursion. I'm expecting a similar level of service here. I see it's a full house. Are you using that tea set you purchased? Yes, currently it's being used by those guests over there. Oh my gosh, hi guys! Deuce and Apple! Oh, fantastic. You love to see him. Love to see him. Welcome in. Yeah, the VOD will be up later, so you'll be able to come and watch that at least. But welcome. I'm glad you could come and make it even for a little bit. Oh, they're having such a good time. They don't have any idea how expensive those cups are, do they? Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Nor does anyone else in here. Do you still stand by your purchase? Could you imagine accidentally chipping one of these teacups? Guys, I don't think I could recover. I don't think I could recover, ever. Of course, as long as I'm running the The running the Mastro Lounge, we will serve food and drink and fine tableware I select myself. I have no intention of making compromises. Ever. You must understand that, Vil. How often do you wear an outfit or use makeup that doesn't fit your own personal tastes? I see. Just as I use my own sense of style to build my personal brand, you seek to raise the profile of Mastro Lounge through high-quality tableware and linens. Uncompromising attention to detail and admirable quality. Perhaps I've misjudged you. I knew you would understand, Vil. Of course, when I can serve a customer who understands the value of what they are presented with, all the better. I'll see your meal is served in some special tableware I've set aside, Vil. Oh, no crash. No crash. What? Oh, that was so cute. Oh, that was so fun. Aw. That was such like a short little vignette, though. I feel like it was just a little taste. It was just a little... Where is your vignette? There we are. My. Alrighty. Thrown off. Finally, some free time. Lots of interesting looking brands around, but I'm gonna pass on all of them. Oh, you're not going to check out any of the stores that caught your eye? Oh, well, thank you for coming and hanging out. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day or evening. Not like I can afford any of this fancy stuff anyway, but you already knew that, right? But that doesn't mean I'm giving up on shopping entirely. Nah, I'm just gonna check out some of the Bridge Line shops. Ah yes, those are lower-priced offshoots put out by the major brands. I imagine they target a rather different clientele than flagship stores. Yep, I looked them up in the hotel last night. And the Bridge Lines look like they have a lot more stuff that's going to be up my alley. What sort of clothes interest you, Ace? I like to keep it real casual. Stuff that's easy to move in that you don't have to fuss over. Anything too stuffy tires me out. I follow the trends, but usually my outfits are just a little bit off the beaten path. Kinda opposite to you, I'm guessing. You seem like you go for more dressy vibes. Generally, though I of course take time, place, and occasion into account. Yeah, I've always liked your style. You want to come pick something out with for me? I am interested in seeing what those Bridge Line shops have to offer. Very well, I'll come along. Call it a fact-finding mission. However, I won't be picking up any bills. Yep, you're not going to be able to weasel anything out of Azul. There is no way that you could possibly weasel anything out of Azul. Guess you're too smart to fall for that trick, huh? Ah, well. Come on, let's get going. Let's see, where's the one I looked up? Ah, here it is. The storefront does seem rather luxurious, though you can still tell the design philosophy is quite different from that of the signature line. Yeah, it looks good, right? Let's go in. Ooh, look at this knit sweater. Good cotton would go with lots of stuff, too. How much? 300 thaw marks. That's so cheap. Hold on a second here, Ace. You think 300 thaw marks for one sweater is cheap? Actually, no. Yikes, that was close. After seeing all those zeros back at Lux, my whole sense of scale has been thrown off. But I could probably swing one of these items on my allowance. Azul, I'm putting myself in your hands. Pick me out something nice. I quite like the silhouette of that black blazer on the mannequin over there. Yeah, nice and slim. As for what to wear under it, how about this white collared shirt? And a striped necktie would pair nicely. Add some center crease slacks and leather shoes, and you'd have no trouble with any dress code. Formal and grown up, just what I expected from you, Azul. Not something I usually wear, but I could try it for sure. I'm glad you like it. Now let's see, if I bought all this stuff, it'd be more than 1,000 thaw marks. Bridgeline or no, this is still a luxury brand we're talking about. Maybe I can get the blazer at least? I don't really have anything like it. And pretty much anything goes with black would really expand my options. Since it's cut at the waist, it'd go with the hoodies and jeans and stuff I've already got, if I wanted to dress it down a bit. I hadn't thought of that, but I think you're right. An outfit like that straddles the line between both our fashion senses, huh? Still, even just the blazer is pretty expensive. My savings would be wiped out. Oh, I know. How about I do some shifts at the Mastro Lounge? You know how good with my hands I am, right? I do indeed, and there's plenty of work to be done. I expect I'll get my money's worth out of you, Ace. Uh-oh, what have I signed myself up for? Did you not learn from Book 3? Ace, this continues to be a problem for you. Did you not learn anything? I mean, maybe this happens before Book 3. But, honestly, I can't see that happening. So, like, Ace, buddy, boy, pal, come on. Just go easy on me, okay? My gosh, Ace, 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 Ace. Oh boy. He is a little hopeless, isn't he? The scammer tries to scam the scammer, but ended up getting scammed by the scammer. My gosh. Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully Jamil will not be the same way. I can't imagine Jamil being the same way. Not at all. Yeah, it is scamception. It really is. Oh, man. My. So this is Crystal Galleria, the most beautiful glass arcade in the world. I mean, he got scammed because there's no way that Azul is going to go easy on him at the lounge. And I don't think Azul picked up the bill. I think Ace paid for it, but he now has the promise of working at the lounge to make more money, so his savings can recuperate. However, that's gonna be a lot of time and effort on his part. So I don't really know who won. I really have, yeah. Ace also has to deal with Jade and Floyd now as well. So, I don't know. I feel like he got the short end of the stick with the deal that he created. I'm not surprised to see it's lined with high-class brand shops. Ooh, the clothes in that window are way cool. I'm gonna go in and check it out. No, Ace, no! Ace, no! Sorry, I'll go bring him back. Oh gosh, Ace, no. Welcome. Look at all these cool clothes and accessories. This place rules. That's okay. You can't just go running off on your own like that. Come on, let's head back to Ville. Aw, what's the harm in a little look? They got stuff I like in here. Look at this oh, this is when he goes and sees the t-shirt. Oh. Oh, why is this part of Jamil's vignette? Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, true. Ace does have to deal with Floyd, but it's also in a place where Floyd is not like the boss per se. Jade, I don't know. Jade's a little sadistic. Jade has some Jade has a little edge to him, I think, that could be annoying. But it's this moment. Okay, good. So we get to filled in on the t-shirts. Great. Fantastic. 1,000 thaw marks. No way I could afford that. That's a normal price for brand goods. This stitching is rather poor. The cotton is low quality too. They absolutely shouldn't be selling something like this at such a high price. Wait, I thought t-shirts were all made out of the same material no matter where they came from. No, they are not. They are not. In the process through which the cotton is like pilled, I think. Or like the way that the cotton is like stretched into the fibers makes a huge difference as well. Not necessarily. Brands like these generally use high quality cotton. That kind of cotton is downy and soft and all but glides across the skin. It doesn't get wrinkled easily either. T-shirts made out of that kind of material will keep their shape for a long time. Looking at the rest of the clothes in here, they're all designed well. It's just the fabric that's all poor quality. If beggars belief that they could have earned a spot in Crystal Galleria selling subpar goods. Which means they must have lowered their quality after they set up shop. Maybe something happened with management? Hey, look at that jacket. Pretty slick. Excuse me, could I try this on? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but that won't be possible. Oh, this is shady. Unless luxury brands are like this, but I don't know. It seems very shady for them to have low quality items and then not let you try them on. Seriously? It's so expensive that if something were to happen, it wouldn't be fair to hold you responsible. So you're saying if we are interested in it, we would have to just buy it without trying it on first? Well, yes, which is ridiculously sus. What about these slacks? Can I try them on? No, I'm afraid not. Sorry. Right, that's what I thought. This is weird, right? Yeah, that's very suspicious. My, now this is a nice shop, and none too expensive either. Now we're talking. Welcome in. What can I help you find today? I need a jacket. Do you have anything that would suit me? How about this one here? It's one of our more popular designs. I'm sure it will look great on you. Why don't you see how it fits? Oh, wait. Oh, I understand what's going on here. It's because they look like they're not rich. Oh, this is something that absolutely happens. Huh? You just told me I couldn't try it on because you look poor. And luxury brands absolutely do this. Well, it's not as if a mere student could afford it anyway, so what's the point? Why don't you two run along before you make a scene? We don't have time to deal with the likes of you. What? It's not just the clothes that are poor quality here. No sense hanging around any longer. Let's meet back up with Vil and the rest. Yep. Yeah, that does happen. Yeah, I don't fully know why. I think it's just because they don't want to waste their time on people they deem not, worthy enough or not going to be buying things. But, I mean, the uniforms are nice, but I don't think they are boutique couture level nice. Can you believe how they treated us back there just because we're students? Chased us right out of there, and meanwhile, they're practically falling over themselves to help that rich-looking old guy. I guess they think working at a high-end store with wealthy clientele makes them members of the upper crust, too. But it's a waste of time getting upset about anything people like them say. Just let it go. Yeah, you're right, it is classism. Yeah, they're making very snap judgments based off of appearances that may not be true. Isn't there a scene in that one movie that has to do with fashion where like they refuse the girl, like the lady getting the dress or whatever, and then she comes back in the next day and like shows them all the money that she has because she's not poor, but they assumed she was poor, and then she makes a butt out of the sales associate that like embarrassed her. That's I've seen that clip before. I don't remember what movie it's from though. But it's basically that. This is basically that. Because I bet you Kaleem would have walked in there and they would have been like, you're just a poor student, not realizing that Kaleem could literally buy out probably this entire shopping mall if he wanted to. But yeah. It does also depend on the worker. You're right. And That is also a very fair point. Rich people aren't exactly like the most... They're not gaudy, right? Is it Pretty Woman? It might be Pretty Woman. Is that the movie? Pretty woman walking down the street. Color scene. Yeah, I think it is Pretty Woman. Yeah. Yep. That's the movie. Yeah. That's literally the only scene I've ever seen out of that movie. But... And I think it also depends, too, on whether or not you have a repertoire with the salesperson. Because I think also when you're, like, rich enough and you have spent enough time at a particular store for a particular brand, you get serviced by, like, the same person, I believe is what happens normally. Or, like, what can happen, right? And then the more repertoire you build with that salesperson, the better that person treats you. And the more stuff you then have access to. So, like, if the salesperson knows who you are and you come in a hoodie, you're still likely going to get the higher level of treatment because you've built that relationship. Versus if you walk in off the street in a hoodie for the first time. Depending, of course, on the location and the brand and the people and all that stuff. So, because I'm pretty sure, based off my very limited knowledge, that is how you get Birkins. Like, you have to have, like, a good repertoire with the salesperson to be able to get in, to then be able to then maybe purchase a Birkin. And then the more repertoire you have, the wider variety of Birkins you can purchase, because they'll be more willing to give you more of their stock. But if it's like your very first Birkin, you have to take it or leave it kind of a thing. From what I am aware of anyway. As with my very limited knowledge of how that works. It's not twist, why are you leveling up, buddy level? Hey, well, making connections is never a bad thing. Oh, that's how it is in the US, but not in Europe? Really? That's wild. So why is there this weird, like, scarcity thing in the US then? Because then I could just fly to Europe and buy one if I really wanted to, right? In that case? As long as I didn't look too American, I'm assuming? Like, if I didn't lean, I could maybe get a Birkin? That's wild. I didn't know that. That's so strange. Why is it different? Oh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ah, scalping. Yeah, that thing that happens a lot here. Oh, yeah. Not that it's exclusive to the US, but that's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Anyway, let's figure out what this brand is doing and what their comeuppance is going to be. This is the Crystal Galleria. Only the classiest of brands are allowed to set up shop here. Maybe there was a change in management after they opened, or a business took a turn, who knows. But from where I stand, they don't seem like the kind of brand worthy of this place. Which makes me think they'll be closing in this location before too long. That really damaged their brand, getting chucked out of the Crystal Galleria. Fingers crossed they get what they deserve. My. The next day. Oh, are they gonna walk in their new... Please, please, let this be a Pretty Woman moment. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about this. It's hard to relax standing next to Bill. I need to take it easy now that I've got a bit more time to myself. Maybe I'll check out one of the cafes. Or maybe I'll check out this store. Welcome, feel free to look around. This is a breath of fresh air compared to yesterday. Now to find the clothes I saw on the window display. Ah, here it is. I love the way they cut this jacket. Not not to mention the casual design of the pockets and lining. You don't see many like this. Good fabric and some really fine needlework as well. Would you like to try it on? The dressing rooms are right this way. Thank you. Oh? Oh, we don't get to see the jacket. Oh, that's kind of sad. It fits perfectly, and it feels fantastic. Plus, it would work seamlessly with the wardrobe I already have. How much is this jacket? 500 thaw marks? Okay, I'll have to think about it. Of course, please have a look around at our other offerings in the meantime. 500 thaw marks, that's a big purchase for me. But everything about it, from the fabric to the design and the craftsmanship, makes it a truly high-quality garment. Honestly, all things considered, 500 thaw marks is a steal. Besides, when am I going to be in the Crystal Galleria again? It feels like fate. I shouldn't let this chance slip away. Is he gonna do it? Excuse me, I'd like to purchase that jacket I tried on. Very good. I'll get you a new one out of the stockroom. Just a moment, please. Oh, no. Sure. Oh, don't tell me they're gonna do a bait and switch. I got to buy a jacket from that great person in Crystal Galleria of all places. What an incredible feeling. I'm gonna remember this moment fondly, I'm sure of it. Okay, good. He didn't get a jacket that was bad. Okay, good. Good. I'm assuming, based on the fact that we are now here, that the jacket was fine. Oh, that's what I was expecting it to be, given the lead-up that we had with the other brand. For him to be like, wait a minute, this isn't the same jacket. Oh, well, oh, well. Oh, with how common it is in the US, it absolutely makes buying exclusive things a lot more difficult and annoying. Oh, for the scalping, yeah. It's not exclusive to the US, but with the more people, it happens more. And people who regularly buy Hermes will look down on you for that. Fair. Fair enough, fair enough. My goodness. How much money does he make for babysitting? I don't know. He probably has enough money to spend, or he could just tell Kaleem, like, hey, I really wanted this, and Kaleem would have no problem giving him money. Bill, he's so beautiful. I just have to get a picture of his beautiful face. Oh? My. Those two over there, they're from yesterday. Do you think those people with Vil are models too? Maybe we can get an autograph. Hey, would you... Oh, we are getting a Pretty Woman moment. Oh, hey, would you sign this? Ha, you want an autograph from me? Of course. Wait, where have I... Hold up. Isn't this one of the guys we chased out of the store yesterday? Yes! Karma! I am so honored you remembered a mere student such as myself. I had no idea he was famous enough to walk the tapis rouge, and he looks great. If we sold them clothes, it'd be a great marketing for our store. Hey, once you're done here, why don't you come back to our store again? We've got a lot of clothes that would look fantastic on you, and we'd be more than happy to put together a special outfit. Ha! Ha! I'm afraid I must refuse. Your store doesn't have anything I'm looking for. So, as you said yourselves, there'd be no point in me trying anything on. Oh, that was... We didn't. If you're about to finish, would you mind leaving before you make a scene? I don't have time to deal with the likes of you. Get them, Jamil! Yes! Yes! Shove it in their faces! Heck yeah! Oh! Oh, that was glorious! Oh, that was so good! Oh! Oh my, so sassy! Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Well, that is all of the vignettes for Tapis Rouge. This has been so delightful. But it is also my bedtime now as well. I could do a round of lessons if we want to sit and chat a little bit more. But I can't stay too much longer. So there is that. But good night. Have a wonderful night or a wonderful day. Oh, you said bedtime, so it's nighttime for you. Have a good sleep. Get good dreams. Thank you for coming and hanging out. But yeah, this was such a great event. I'm so happy. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that it didn't have like high drama because it kind of let the characters shine in their sassiness. We got to see a lot more of them and learn a lot more about Vil, I feel like, than we probably would have if the whole thing centered around the Tiara fiasco. But I do think it was a good moment to lead into, you know, the cloak and the cape and all that stuff. And honestly, the whole rest of everything was fun. And true, the guest room furniture is also super, super fun. Man, I can't get over the fitting booth. I think the fitting booth is just so wild. Ooh, how do you think the guys would act if they were trapped in a musical? Oh man, I feel like Vil would probably survive fine. Malleus might even survive fine too. I think Rook would be living his best life. But everyone else, I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know. But Vil would love singing Hamilton off the top, and Rook would join in for fun. Probably. Man, well, I guess the question is, what kind of musical are they trapped in? Do we think that they would be like in like Legally Blonde or something? Like we could like whatever musical we stick them in, we could assign people roles. Vil singing Defying Gravity as Elphaba. I have not seen Wicked in any of its iterations. So, I assume that would be pretty epic, but I don't actually know that song. Joker 2? Oh no. Yeah, too much copyright for a musical? I mean, fair. I mean, we could always talk about it as long as you don't sing the songs, right? Go with the Hamilton? My. Musical thing reminds you of Trey's inability to rhyme. Oh my gosh, yeah! I forgot about that! Oh my gosh! His inability to like sing a song about anything, and then the dish rags, right? Oh my gosh! You like compared her to dish rags or something along those lines. Oh, the wonderful romantic that Trey is. Also, so I have not really watched really any musicals. I know of Hamilton, I've not watched it. I know of Cats, not watched it. What other musicals are out there? Legally Blonde, the only reason that I saw it was because my high school was doing a production of it. I know Heathers because I've listened to the music. That one I'm aware of. Let's see. What else? Wicked I know exists, but I've not seen it. I've watched Hairspray. I watched the movie for Hairspray. That one's kind of cool. A little boring. Eyes like grapes, exactly. I've never watched High School Musical either. Funnily enough, I escaped that fate. So, oh, 6, yes, I have seen 6. I love 6. 6 is fantastic. 6 is so good. My goodness. Oh man. Yeah, we have 3 queens. Wait, which queens would be who? Which queens would be who? Would Rook just default to being Anne Boleyn? Or no? All the house wardens as the queens. Okay, so then who? Oh, Edia gets left out, right? So Edia's off the table because he doesn't sing or dance. So we've got Riddle, Leona, Azul, Kaleem, Vil, and Mal. Riddle is Catherine. That makes sense. That does make sense. Edia's sound effects and sound production. Perfect. Edia canonically is an amazing dancer. Oh, he just has the hover. Oh, really? I know he does the glowing. But I didn't know that, like, it was confirmed in that he was good at dance. Talents are wasted. Exactly. Like, I guess he knows, like, all the glowing moves, so that's fine. And oh yeah, true, Glorious Masquerade also, technically, he sings in that as well, and that works out good. The stargazing, though, he was just the drummer. He wasn't the dancer. So I don't know about that. Oh, okay, so wait. Okay, hold on. Now I'm very invested in the 6 thing. So, and I had an idea. Kaleem would be, oh gosh, goodness gracious. Kaleem would be Jane, right? Can we agree on that fact? Kaleem would be Jane. Oh, Kaleem is Anne of Cleves. Real? Oh, because of the money. Would that be why he's Anne of Cleves? I feel like he'd be Jane. Because Jane just feels like the softest one. And that I feel like kind of fits Kaleem. I don't know. You bring the course. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, if we went and did the 6 thing but only leveled it down to the color coding, that could work too. The money and she lived a happy life in his home. Yeah, that's fair. That's true. I suppose that's true for Anne of Cleves. Leona as Anne? Maybe. Interesting. The Adia could be Henry VIII. Because he was the groom and Ghost Bride. Perfect. Wait. That means that all the other house wardens are his wives. Which is wild. Some of them ex-wives. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, Lilia could be the narrator. Absolutely. Oh, no. I'm just imagining 6 really pissed house wardens in all the fancy dresses. Well, I guess, okay, 5 pissed house wardens in Kaleem staring down Edia. It's a very funny image. Whew. Anyway. My goodness. Shakespeare in the Park. They're all married to Edia. He watched too many harem animes. Oh my gosh, it's the scene from Persona 5, the Valentine's Day scene, when you date everybody. Edia Otome a little too close to the sun. And they're all just there. Oh man. And Riathis is just painting the Don't Lose Your Head. It's perfect for the Edia tablet. Fair. Oh goodness. Oh man. Oh, I think this is a lovely idea. I think this is fantastic. Oh goodness. Edia wondering how he pulled everyone while they glare at him. It's just a string of miscommunication with everybody. And he's just like, what flag did I trip? How did I get on this route? Please tell me. Oh my gosh, the 6 of them putting on fake German accents for the House of Holy. Absolutely. Oh, Jade and Floyd are cast as the twins from that one Shakespeare comedy? Oh, okay. Wait, which one? Now you've got me curious too, because I think I know what you're talking about. Shakespeare comedy with twins. If Google, the Comedy of Errors? Misadventures of 2 sets of identical twins? So Jade and Floyd could be the identical twins? Introvert goth boy charm. On top of it all, they all still like him, but they hate that they do. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Comedy of Errors. That would be so fun, too. Both named Antophilos? At their birth was brought in another pair of newborn twins. Both named Dromio? Oh gosh. Wait, so then who would be the other pair of twins? You lost a battle with Xavier, but worth it? Well, as long as you say so. Will is technically already German with his last name. True, true. True, true. My goodness. Oh, my. Ace and Deuce being the other twins? That's fun. That'd be fun. I think that works. Oh, I think that's quite funny. Just put Ace in a wig. Fair. Jade and Florida are Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but they're actually just messing with you. That's also a fair time. I think so. Yeah, Snow White is also German in origin, right? So does make sense with Vil. Oh, true. The other twins could just be Cater and his doubles. Wow. Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. The wife situation? Oh no. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, I forgot Cater could do that, but that would make a lot more sense. We could do the whole entire comedy of errors with just Cater. Because he can make enough of himself. Cater for Heathers. Oh my gosh, the Caters. Oh lord. A long lost twin prank on people? Oh, he absolutely would. Yeah, I mean, I think with Vil's case, there's more stronger ties given his last name to kind of assume that he's probably European in some way and maybe from Central Europe. Given that, and given like Snow White's influence, but given that they live in a fantasy universe, I don't know that it really necessarily has to be that deep. But Cater Diamond, and Cater Diamond. Wait, Grimm's little movie. He just needs to recruit Cater, and then Cater can be everybody. Wait, Grimm can make his movie with Cater. Cater doubles work like twice as quirk. Like they get less durable. I don't know. I know it takes more of his magic, because I think he says that at some point, that like it takes a lot of magic for him to be able to sustain them. But I don't know if they get like weaker. I don't know. Might be interesting though if that is the case. This Cater could technically do a one-man show. He absolutely could. Oh, and you wouldn't need to do all the special effects with that, right? You wouldn't need to splice all the footage because Cater would just exist. There just would be more than one Cater. Everything would be natural. You wouldn't have to do nothing at all. On-site comedy special when? Oh my gosh. Like a cut of the pie type stuff? Oh yeah, that could be it too. Interesting. Well, as much as I'm loving this discussion, I do unfortunately have to go into work tomorrow. So I do unfortunately need to be getting some sleep. But there is the Discord, if y'all want to move the conversation there, if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I suppose we'll leave on Vil's lovely face for tonight. But thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. This was so delightful. I'm so happy with how this event turned out, and just the overall everything about it was just so fun, as is usually the case for Twist events. But we'll be meeting again on Friday for a little bit of a cozy Friday afternoon. And we'll do some other stuff next week as well. But until we meet again, if you are going to sleep, have a good sleep. If you are having a day, have a good day. And I will catch you in the next one. Night's blessings. Bye-bye. Oh, yes, it is the bear game. It is the bear game on Friday.